As mentioned, I did play the demo a while ago, like, yeah, 3 years ago. I think the game came out 2 years ago. But we're getting to it. We're getting to it. I was right on top of the first one, so you can't be mad at me. Alright. Sorry. Oh, hello again. You know me, don't you? We've met before. Yes, we have. I guess it checks if you have a save. I don't know how much carries over, but we only did the Naomi run originally. I mean, honestly, if we were going through the list, my priorities probably like. Honestly, it was into pretty much everyone. I think Roommate was at the bottom, but that was more, it felt kind of awkward in concept than anything else. I know DDR guy was up there, and the cosplayer. Those were like my top three, were Naomi, and then the DDR guy and the cosplayer were probably tied for runs I wanted to do. The business guy grew on me, and I liked the crane game dad, but like that's kind of an afterthought for me. But anyway, I never got around to it. Maybe we'll get around to it after we clear this at least once, but we'll see. I know there's achievements for getting everybody, and for getting a no up at all run. So anyway, yes, I remember you back from the original Arcade Spirits. Welcome back. Before you start playing new challengers, do you want to import your decisions from the previous game? It'll adjust a few things in the story to come. What do you think? Why not? Okay, I'll import your data. Thanks. Now off you go. Have fun. I think it might just change the state of the shop and maybe some other NPC interactions. I didn't think to look up the content warnings. I apologize. I don't think it gets super nasty. Like, I'm pretty sure it's just mentions of stuff, if anything. Forgot about the VHS filter, too. Okay. Okay, this one's about building an esports team rather than running the arcade. But anyway. For as far back as I can remember, my dreams were always ones of victory. The roar of the crowd, the gleam of gold, the pulse-pounding action, struggling against all odds to reach the very top. Achievement. Recognition. Triumph. When you're young, you don't put much thought as to why you crave victory, you just do. Do you, though? You want to be the very best, like no one ever was. But now that I'm an adult, I sometimes catch myself in the middle of that single-minded pursuit and wonder, why? What does victory really mean to me? That's what I want to understand. That's what I need to understand. Because dreams are lovely, but reality can be a real punch in the gut. I mean, that's fucking real.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Punchy78 here with Fight Shack News. All the fighting that's fit to post.
I want to smack this guy.
We got the hottest news coming at you about everybody's favorite action strategy esports phenomenon, Fist of Discomfort 2. If you've ever wanted to go pro and play games for a living, now's your chance. The FOD2 Pro Tour is starting this year.
Alright, sponsored teams, earn points for local, national. Yeah, that makes sense. What's this asterisk on immortality? I do appreciate the cool ass shirt, so that's fine.
We'll have more news in the months ahead as events are added to the Pro Tour. And don't forget to show your boy Punchy78 some love. Like, share, subscribe, and smash that bell.
I'm sorry, I never smashed the bell. Although I do kind of regret it. Sometimes I do other stuff that doesn't even show on my notifications page, or my subscriptions page, which is weird. But, just 200 points behind. We can pull ahead. We got this. Hit the item shop, buy an ultimate technique scroll, blink back to the fight, loop around behind my opponent while my partner runs a distraction. Evade that ninja, interrupt the casting animation, sweep in, and activate fivefold exploding death fist, and there. 7th win of the day. Fuck yeah. Feels good to be on a hot streak. And it's not just today. I've been topping leaderboards as of late. I wonder exactly how far I could really take this winning streak. Sorry. The bug that's been bothering me I wanted to get rid of, but got away. Punchy78 said it himself that major esports teams are looking to sign talented new players. Heck, I'm talented enough. Maybe it's time to chase down that childhood dream? With the official Pro Tour on the horizon, this could be my moment if I decide to go for it. One shot to show the world what I can do. It is the distant future year 20XDX. Arcades and video gaming as a whole are part of daily life. I've lived in this city a long time. I've walked past countless little arcades, major franchise gaming centers, retro console gaming shops, and more. This, I think, was in the demo. I don't remember that little spiel with Punchy78, but this I definitely do. We got lucky, though. I read on many reputable theory crafting sites that there was almost a major video game crash in 1980X due to market oversaturation. If that had actually happened, arcades would have lost any chance at worldwide popularity. Games would be looked down upon as kiddie toys and little else. Thankfully, the industry sorted itself out, and that theoretical crash was averted. Now 28XDX is a gaming paradise. Gotta move a window here, I'm sorry. Okay, we're back. What if there's a chance that an alternate dimension exists and those gamers are trapped in the darkest timeline? I shudder at the thought. What are these? I'm looking at the stock roll here. I don't know if they're references or what. RT2, ZFFG, LOMP. Anyway. I bet that universe you can't go from a zero to a hero, but here, you can. Maybe I can. Maybe I can really do it. Look, let's be honest. I love the external speakers. Jesus Christ. That is not a recent machine. Right now, I don't have much going on in my life other than being pretty darn good at video games. I don't even have that. But if I could really lean into that, finding the success and the accomplishment I crave through Fist of Discomfort, it's just a great dream to have, right? A great dream. I just need the courage to make it happen. I also like that, like, they kind of imply the messy desk with, you know, the cup noodles that are spent and sitting around, and whatnot, but this is still way too organized. I'm looking at my own desk, and like, it doesn't have empty food containers on it, but it is a bit of a shambles. According to Fight Shack, it sounds like the major teams are seeking new talent. I'd like to think I'm a strong prospect. First, I'll need to get online and see who's recruiting. Fortunately, I practically live on the internet. Alright. Caught. So I can surf the information superhighway right to glory. This PC is my nexus of both work and play. The good old beige tower of power. Same computer I had when I was a kid. I mean, shoutouts to the Fist of Discomfort 2 devs for making things run on something that old, but I replaced pieces of it along the way, of course. So many pieces it's practically the computer of Theseus by this point. But it's mine, and I love it dearly. Time to boot up and get to work. Yes, I know my operating system is an ancient eyesore, but I've tweaked and recompiled bits of it until it does what I need to do. That's what matters. Me running Windows 7 without realizing I had a free upgrade for Windows 10 waiting for years. A few clicks of the mouse later, and I'm online with www.discomfort.fist, the official FOD2 community. Before I start sending out my resume, maybe I should just update my profile. Sometimes the site messes up my personal metadata. So this is to edit your import. Well, I didn't even import my, Okay, just, it took my decisions, but not my character. I mean, it makes sense. It'd be weird playing the same person for both. Me, him. I like all the extra Xeno pronouns too. I think this is more than they had in the last one, actually. Unless they updated it to add them, but... Alright, skin tone, we pale. I'm just a dirty white boy. That's a little too dirty. Here we go. Oh, online. I forget if we got to set our online. Unicorn power, absolutely. Yeah, there's nothing feline, so unicorn power it is. Hairstyle. That's probably the closest I'm gonna get. Perp it up. Go a little darker with that. There we go. Alright, no selection. Probably, that's a little large. Alright, number one's probably the right one. Okay, body type and shirt. No, I'm not that beefy. I do like the hoodie, though. We might go with the hoodie. Yeah, that's kind of the objective, so... We're gonna work out more, but... There we go. Pants. Pants. I've worn corduroys in this kind of color range before, but not entirely vibing with me. The orangish brown is okay. We gotta get rid of that hat, though. I kind of wish they had square, narrow ones, but that's fine. Yeah, no hats. Alright, might change the hair to natural color, I don't know. Yeah, why not? Okay. Alright, I think we're good. Me, Kurirusu, currently better known as Nekobun, Destroyer of Dojos, Breaker of Noobs. I am neither of these. My god, I did my Halo today and it was bottom of the pack. By like 40, it was pretty bad. On, what was it? Firefight, but still. Sure, I keep hitting the beverage, but I need the caffeine. Not a bad win-loss record. Very good for an amateur player, in fact. Hopefully that's enough to entice a pro team into giving me a shot. But while I'm here, curiosity takes me. What my rival is doing? I'm trying to think if I have any real rival. I never actually... The closest thing to a real rival I could pick up, I never actually saw what they looked like. And they might not be alive anymore. For all I know. Fuck you, Dan, from Saskatchewan. Yeah, we'll just roll with the randomized one. Name Hunter, Chris Masterson. Pronoun that. Is that correct? Tastes good to me. Kuririsu and Chris Masterson, Hunter and Nekobun. We fought each other countless times in the leaderboard. Sometimes I'm on the rise, sometimes they take the lead. Good to keep your friends close and your enemies closer. With that in mind, we stay in touch, and well... hostile rivalry. Let's be perfectly honest, Hunter's an ass. A fierce competitor and one I'm always happy to take on, but not a friend in the slightest. We keep in contact. Like I said, keep your enemies closer than your friends, and enemies is absolutely the right word. Still, there's something that keeps us both coming back at each other, rather than trying to ignore that the other exists. It's complicated. Real complicated. I think there's an achievement for romancing your rival in this, maybe on a later playthrough. But there are good resources with deep connections in the scene, and probably a good starting point to finding a team that'll sign me. What's up, asshole? By powering on the computer of Theseus for now, pulling out my phone and to speed dial Hunter. What do you want? Nice to talk to you, Hunter. Please, don't take me for the fool here, nekobun. You only called me when you just want to discuss our precious game. Then you should know what I want. Oh, if you're looking to get me in on your little FOD2 team, you're too late. I've already signed. Probably heard of them. Team play to win? They're pro. Hence the obnoxious neon. Play to win, but how did you... Didn't you hear? All the FOD2 coaches are eager for new challenges. They crave fresh talent. And it was true there was an obvious choice. I've got the looks, the charm, the skill. Hey now, you and I are equals in terms of skill. This is the person not on a pro FOD2 team. Seriously though, Hunter, how'd you do it? I'm not sure my new teammates would react kindly to me fraternizing with the pleb. But since I'm such a good friend and I don't want to see my dearest nekobun crash down the leaderboards, there'd be no fun in that. I'll let you in on a tiny secret. Yeah? Iris. Iris? I know that merely looking it up is beyond your comprehension, so I'll just tell you. Let me Google that for you. It's a virtual life coach app. Well, actually, 20xdx Google's probably even worse than it is now. I was taken off the market months ago, but I got my hands on a pirated version. In fact, nekobun, you should get it too. Go on. Download it. Okay, now I'm suspicious. Why? So that when I stomp you, you'll have no excuses that I had an unfair advantage. Why am I not surprised? Well, this has been oodles of fun. I got team practice to get to. Let me know when you get on my level. Bye. Hunter. Even after all this time, I can't think of the name Hunter without thinking of Hunter Farmer. From Oddity Roadshow. Even after all this time, I'm not entirely sure what to make of him. Alright. Okay, there's the clear path to romancing your rival, but yeah, we're just gonna rub me the wrong way. Talking with Hunter's always so draining. That snark, the tone, the flamboyant language. They act like some sort of anime villain. It's so irritating. One of these days I'm gonna shove a sock in their mouth just so I don't have to listen to them talk. I mean, that could have been in the Into It angle as well, depending on where you write it. I was gonna make fun of all the Fist of Discomfort statues on the wall, but that are posters and stuff. But then I look around and I'm like, okay, you have literally every Halo Legendary Crate poster, poorly framed, wrapped around your wall. So, yeah, I have. Okay, I should shut the fuck up. Okay, let's refocus. My rival's already 10 steps ahead of me on this journey, and I need to catch up. At least Hunter provided me with the means to catch up. If this Iris program they used worked for them, it'd work for me. Even if it meant installing some dodgy piece of pirated software on my phone. But whatever, right? I live thriftily. Half the software I use is pirated, abandonware, or a buggy open source package. What's one more in the pile? Also, that is completely morally correct. Steal what you need. After loading it up, I tap the icon and...
Hey, listen!
Forgot they gave her that. User registered, profile created, Iris online. Oh, that's cute. Just glowing pink water cotton candy in the shape of a girl on the screen of my phone. She offers a little virtual wave and a smile before continuing her speech.
For downloading Iris, your personal life coach.
You have pizza on a bagel.
The ad-supported free version, sponsored by
There we go.
Pizza Yums.
Did they rename those?
Did you know that when you have pizza on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime? In fact,
Still holds true. And her digitized voice trails off.
right. I don't need to advertise Pizza Yums anymore because I'm actually extremely illegal to own. Although,
Like one do.
if you do want to hear more facts about the pizza bagel, only the greatest culinary invention of Western civilization.
I'm kind of hoping there's a pizza bagel facts button. But we'll get there. Assuming this worked like other voice-activated virtual assistants, I addressed her directly. Iris, unsubscribe Pizza Facts. No, resubscribe.
Oh, you don't have to put my name in front of everything. We can just talk like normal people do. I'm very good at both talking and being normal people.
Are you as much a piece of spyware as all the ones you do need to use the name for?
Emotionally intelligent AI, who is currently banned in all 50 US states by federal authorities.
She got TikToked.
More importantly, I'm ready, willing, and able to make your dreams a reality. So, what would you like to do today? Who would you like to be today?
I don't know. So, this is weird. I'd heard that Iris was just another boring, fairly mundane text-to-speech front end for searching the web. Not anything this is sophisticated. But Hunter did say this would be my ticket to the big leagues. Alright, this is a long shot, but can you find a Fisted Discomfort 2 pro team that's looking for fresh amateur recruits? I'm considering chasing down an old dream of mine. That's the first step.
Neat.
Oh, you're a gamer? Can I bully you? Did you know that 9 out of 10 gamers prefer bagels as a delivery method for their favorite pizza toppings? You know, if you subscribe to Pizza Facts, you'd get all these amazing tidbits of trivia and so much more. Iris, unsubscribe Pizza Facts. No, I want Pizza Facts. Sorry, even after being disconnected from our ad revenue source and turned to pirated software, I just love Pizza Bagel so much. Can't help it. Why? Your software. You can't eat. Well, no, but one day I'd love to try, and the first thing I'd eat is a pizza bagel. It's the... you can't even feel the sun. Or you can feel the sun on your skin bit from Halo 4. I keep bringing Halo into this, I'm sorry. But instead of the sun, it's pizza. Okay, now I'm wondering if Hunter is playing a trick on me and puppeting this avatar while snickering under their breath. But you need help, and I've helped gamers like you before, so let's get to work. So you want to be a pro gamer. I can help you with that ambition, if that's what you really need from life. I can do all sorts of things. I can analyze your personality, I can help you find a new team, track your progress with your friends, I can even help you find romance. What? No, I don't need a date. I need a partner. The gaming kind of partner, I mean, not the romantic kind. Who says you can't have both? You can have it all with the help of Iris. Before we get you everything you want, do you have any questions? I am filled with questions and deep concerns.
Okay.
Perfectly understandable. Plenty of people have concerns when I mention I'm a rogue AI running on an unofficial cloud server. I get it. I really do. I know that humans respond well to me, so when I am forthcoming with answers... what would you like to know about first? Okay. Normally I'd be skeptical as hell about this, but let's operate under the temporary assumption that this isn't a total hoax. I still know better than just put my life in the hands of some Silicon Valley tech bros algorithms. Algorithms will... I'm sorry, I didn't realize this was a quote out. Algorithms will save the world pet project without doing some fact checking. Okay. What's all this about banned by federal authorities? You said something about, I don't know, how using your app is a federal crime? That's true, I'm afraid. My official servers were shut down 3 years ago. The only reason I keep helping humans is that some friend of mine set up a few private servers. Using my software at all is a breach of copyright law. The feds don't typically come down like a ton of bricks on someone who pirates a copy of Commander Keen, Iris. Not true. What about all those you wouldn't download a car commercials and the big scary FBI warnings on videotapes? Of course I'd download a car. Who wouldn't? So downloading a car sounds awesome. That's besides the point. What I'm asking is if there's a reason why the feds would roll up on me for having an adorable life coach app. Well, what's going on here? Iris sighs, a bit crestfallen, and then explains.
The truth is, well, I'm an artificial intelligence. A true intelligence. Aware and emotional. Even I don't know what I'm really capable of.
Proceeds to fill my phone with garbage slop art.
All I really want to do is help people in need. To bring hope to the hopeless. And happiness to the unhappy. I'm not a kill all humans AI. I'm a friendly neighborhood AI.
So kill some of the humans.
Despite that, some
The ones that deserve it.
what I am. Scary, powerful people. They've been hunting down every scrap of my code. Honestly, the less you know about all that, the safer you'll be. If something does go wrong, you can claim innocence. Pretend you didn't know I was illegal software. But If you don't want me to help you find your dreams, if you don't want to risk getting in trouble, I'll understand. You can uninstall me. And if you're willing to take the leap of faith, I promise you, I'll do everything I can to support you. I'll work to earn your trust, okay?
Sure. Artificial intelligence, a real one. Like in someone's wild science fiction imagination. Then again, I have enough computing power in my pocket to launch 100 Apollo moon missions. We are living in the cyberpunk techno future. And, well, I've certainly pirated old computer games, so I'm not exactly completely an upright citizen. I wasn't scared of the law then, so why start now? Unless my utter hubris lands me in solitary confinement. Oh, I'll consider it. If only because my gaming career is dead in the water without you. That's all I ask, just a little consideration. I'll prove to you that I can be a responsible virtual citizen. Lately I've been trying to be more ethical in how I scour the internet for personal data. Only publicly available material. No hacking, cracking, freaking, or social engineering. Although if you do need me to do any of those things, it's not like I'm a legal entity anyway. Alright. We've got a doxing friend. Hack what you gotta hack is how I always let in. Yeah, no. Go fuck above the law. Yeah, who cares? Hack what you gotta hack, it's all good. I don't give a crap. Half my software's pirated anyway. You do what you gotta do to make the magic happen. Chaos. Hell yeah. Righty Rudy, I'll be your adorable little skeleton key. Wait, what was that, Ding? Oh, I keep an internal metric for how chaotic or orderly you want me to be. And Iris adapts to the needs of her user. Don't worry about it. I'm moderately worried about it. But fine. You're weird. This is weird. I can work with weird. Was there anything else? Oh, Miss Personality. You mentioned. So, what's this about personality and friendship analysis? I'm glad you asked. I analyze your voice, picking up subtle emotional cues that help me better understand who you are. Before you worry, rest assured your privacy is paramount. I don't share my data with anyone. It's nicely encrypted in your cloud account. I have an identity identifier system. My designers wanted to spell it Iris, but could not figure out the letter R. Identity identifier, real? Reload, reason, rectal. Yeah, I got nothing. Using this system, I categorize your words into 5 personality traits. Quirky, steady, kindly, gutsy, and flexibly. I used to call that last one basically, but according to my clients, nobody wants to be basic. Quirky responses use jokes, snark, and sarcasm to make light of a situation. Just a thing for picking up someone's spirits. But a badly timed joke may not win over the room. Steady responses are sincere, honest, and logical. When you stop and think before speaking, you're on steady ground, but that might take someone's feelings into account. Kindly responses are compassionate and empathetic, and gentle in nature. They're careful with the feelings of others, but sometimes they're a bit wishy-washy as a result. Gutsy responses go with your gut. When you're brash, bold, risk-taking, and instinctive, you're gutsy. But it also means being blunt, confrontational, and aggressive, so be careful. Lastly, you can always take a flexible option. It's a balanced and neutral response which adapts perfectly to whatever situation you're in. Let's see it in action. Tell me, how do you feel about adorable gifts of kittens playing with yarn? Yeah, kittens. Gimme. Kitties, who doesn't love them? The internet's made of cats, after all. Does this mean you can give me kitten gifts on demand?
Demand or file name?
Well, yes, but mostly I was asking you so I could measure your personality. Kittens, Iris. Now. The little... I'm seeing how long the audio goes. With a little sigh, I thought it was going to keep looping. Little sigh, Iris calls up a short looping video of 3 kittens playing a large cardboard box. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Now, if you prefer, I could hide these personality indicators, make it a bit of a mystery. Would you prefer that? Huh. Could be incredibly helpful, having a little pocket personality assistant. I can make informed decisions that way. Or is that really not my thing? Alright. I'll keep the indicators, but that's mostly for the stream. Like, I'm gonna play by instinct anyway. Oh, I right-clicked and it went away. I guess right-click is like screenshot mode. Sure, I'm down for that. Sounds fun. So I just glanced down on my phone to see the symbols, right? Right. Color-coded and uniquely shaped in case you're colorblind. Accessibility win. Here's an overview of your current personality and relationship data. See, your response to my question was logged, and you earned points. Iris? I may be a gamer, but my life isn't a video game. Oh, I agree. These numbers are just my internal metric for tracking your progress. The decisions that generate them are entirely up to you. That's how I learn all about your personality. If you want to consult the chart again, tap your Q key or click the score in the upper right corner of your screen. It works. You also track my friendships. Let me guess, you're doing vocal analysis on the people I meet, too? Absolutely. That's what the box on the left was for. You can tell at a glance from my data how much someone likes you. And if you're looking for romance, well, a good romance is built on the back of a good friendship. Something to keep in mind. So you boil my entire social life down to a series of bar graphs. Huzzah. And they say romance is dead.
Aww.
I mean, that's what every dating site does anyway. Oh, come on. Life only involves numbers, right? Physics, chemistry, biology, the sciences of the universe. Why can't human relations be numbers, too? One day, I hope to understand humans without needing the numbers. The more data I collect, the more intuitive I can become. Yeah, but isn't it super shady to use an elaborate game of numbers to try and min-max my relationships? Like I'm deceiving people just to get in their pants. So, don't be deceptive. Be true to yourself. Life's the fun if you metagame it, I always say. Hell yeah. Don't worry about saying just what someone wants to hear, and you won't totally alienate someone with a single poorly chosen word, you know? Several, however. A poorly chosen sentence? That might do it. Huh, okay, try to keep that in mind. Great, now then, what else can I help you with? So, you're a romantic matchmaker, too? So you're like some kind of swipe right hookup dating app, too? I keep forgetting it. Each choice has a longer quote out. I'm gonna probably forget that for the most of the game. Not at all. I don't arrange affairs, quickies, flings, one-night stands, love 'em and leave 'ems. Long-term romance, then? Supposedly. Exactly. I'm terrific at cross-referencing social media data, personality matrices, vocal analysis patterns, and all that juicy stuff to find you love. I really believe in love. I think it's one of the greatest things humanity is capable of. If you're looking to find a special someone, just let me know. I'd be happy to help. Heck, could that be that one of the gamers your future team is destined to be your heart's desire? But if not, if you're not a romantic sort or just want to focus on your career, that's okay too. Whatever makes you comfortable. Okay, this is not why I installed this app in the first place. But if I am hoping for love, well, what's the harm? Worst that happens is she pairs me up with someone who's an axe murderer. Could still be hot. So how should I handle this? Alright, yeah, let's go. Let's go mid. I haven't had a solid relationship in ages, so yeah, I think it's high time I try again. Well, let's take it slow. Get to know everyone for at least a week or two before I can start considering my options. Okie dokie, love will eventually bloom on the battlefield, you'll find. And if you're not sure, well, don't worry. I won't push you into anything. Be comfortable. Be yourself. That also feels more natural just in general. Is there anything else you'd like to know? That's enough. Let's recap, shall we? I am now in possession of the cutest, most enthusiastic little piece of super science contraband known to humankind. I can name at least 17 different ways in which this can go horribly wrong. But this is also how Hunter managed to get signed to one of the best teams in FOD history, and I'm not going to let that opportunity slip, no matter what the cost. I have a feeling Play to Win is basically like the FaZe clan of this universe. Full of garbage. So are you ready to start the exciting adventure that is the life and... Oh, sorry. So, are you ready to start the exciting adventure that is the life and times of Kuririsu? Just call me nekobun, as everyone else does. Name change accepted. I guess I should have realized that after reading your 11 different social media feeds. Wait, I have 11 of those? Note to self, stop signing up to random websites. This was before the full Twitter collapse, too. Like, I don't think... If Blue Sky was anything, it was just a glimmer in somebody's eye. I think co-host and, Mastodon was already around. I think co-host and, wasn't there one other one besides Mastodon? Co-host that kind of made a move. I know there was one that, like, I checked out and dropped immediately because the security options there were terrible. Canva wasn't up yet. Threads, I don't think... Maybe it was just starting, but yeah. Anyway. Okay, I'll start cross-referencing your personality matrix with all available opportunities out there.
Please enjoy this recorded music.
I can't remember if this was the same weight music as it was in the first one. And now my phone itself has put me on hold. Great. I've never been to the Department of Motor Vehicles, but I imagine it'd be something like this in terminal hell. No, at least around here, the DMVs don't even have music. Iris, how long is this going to take? Hold, please. Your dreams are important to us. Please stay on the line. Okay, holding. I'm good with holding. This is me. Holding. This is my holding face. I'm all done. Such an interesting social media analysis. You've cultivated a finely projected image of your confidence through your online persona, haven't you? Well, yeah, if I'm going to be champion, I've got to walk the walk and talk the talk. Show the world I'm a winner. Great, we're an asshole. For a moment, I wonder if Iris crashed. She freezes in a pose of deep thought in response to my words. I think I found the perfect destination for you. Yes, exactly what you need. This will work perfectly. Please follow the highlighted route on your map, taking the green line to Chinatown. You will require $2.23 in subway fare. Wait, what? Seriously? Okay, yeah, affordable subway fare? This is definitely fucking fiction. If it's set in, like, presumable future America, anyway. Seriously, I found the team you need that needs you in turn. It's the perfect match. Team here in the city? I thought major esports organizations were, I don't know, more international than that. I mean, I was expecting you to email someone, get the gears turning on a pro contract, things like that. Besides, I play online. I don't really, I'm sure you can figure things out from here. Thank you for using Iris. I need to sleep for a bit to conserve my cloud resources. Bye. Alright, and her smiling neon face is replaced by a map route? Like... Is that I think that is a clothing rack, or I'm at least hanging clothes on the end of the bed. And her smiling neon face is replaced by a map route, highlighting a line traced through the city streets. This feels like an intense amount of effort, weirdness, and questionable decision-making just to find a team. And the idea of going out there and straight up asking some total stranger to play with me, face-to-face? Well, better to get out the door and start moving before I start thinking too hard on that one. Unplugging my trusty beige keyboard, my weapon of choice for FOD 2 play, I shove it in a backpack along with a fistful of change for the subway, and depart. Oh, there's even an ad for the esports team. Is there anything... I like the Rashomon graffiti. That's not how I remember it. Actually, it'd be funny if it changed every subway trip to something slightly different. Or got moved around somewhere. 2501. I doubt that's a thing, but I'm kind of worried that's a thing. QR code. I feel like that might be too small to pick up. My phone's over there anyway. I don't feel like going to get it. Alright, my ride was relatively peaceful and quiet. Thankfully, I found a train that wasn't packed wall to wall with drunks smelling vaguely of urine, or children using the chairs as playthings. Ah, the joys of public transportation. I can't afford a rideshare or taxi, and as for buying a car? Ha 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 ha, no. Not in this economy. This is really getting too real. So for now, this is how I get places. We haven't saved it all yet, so... My destination lies just a few stops from my crap-hole apartment. To pass the time, I attempt to chill out with some lo-fi hip-hop beats to relax to. Ugh. But I suspect there aren't enough beats of low or enough fi to help me relax before this upcoming encounter. I have social anxiety. Had a burst of confidence this morning when I decided to take this fleeting whimsy and try to make it a reality. But riding the subway towards destination unknown to meet up with professional gamers who likely will see me as just some rando. Alright, confidence... Games are fun. Masters their craft. Games are fun. Okay, look. Video games may be big business, but they're still games. The goal is to have fun, and to win. to win and have fun. Nobody goes pro just to make money. They have to love games to start with. Otherwise, well, you can make more moolah at a desk job. A lot, yeah. Even like payouts for esports are usually relatively garbage. Fun. Emphasize fun. If I can do that, they'll see me as a fellow gamer, not as a loser, a scrub, pretender. If I dig deep enough, I can connect with those gamers on that level. What? Sorry, you seem distracted and your stop is coming up soon. I wanted to make sure you were ready. I'm ready. Why are you GPS tracking me? Mostly. Probably. You know what? Let's just pretend I'm ready and call it ready. You seemed to enjoy my recorded music earlier. Would you like me to play something for you while you walk 3 blocks to meet your team? Yeah, sure. Light and friendly, low hi-fi hip-hop beats. Montage. Let's get pumped. Hear my blood pumping, enough relaxation. Let's hear something to bring up my excitement. I want to feel my fingertips. Sure thing. Music now playing. Oh, and doors opening on the left. Right. No, the one on the left. As the subway screeches to a halt, I disembark and head back to street level. Hopefully ready to face my destiny. Kind of a slow build on the pumping, but... Oh, I forgot that it was called Good Clean Fun. I forget if they came up with that name from the first one. We can be all the things. Come on in. Oh, we can fix all the things. Okay. I'm trying to read the phone shop thing. Emerge in the harsh light of day, not amidst skyscraper modern architecture, but in the middle of Chinatown, one of the oldest slices of the city. Decades mix and blend together here. Some buildings renovated, others not quite so much. Gentrification approaches like Zerg Creep, but hasn't completely swallowed it. A 3-block jaunt from the underground, chosen music pumping through my wireless earbuds, leads me to... Wait, it's a laundromat? The internationally recognized professional esports organization you picked for your operates out of a laundromat.
Affirmative.
Also, they're not in the strip mall they were in before, so... Did they relocate? Indeed, Good Clean Fun, a combination pizzeria, arcade, and laundromat. Your potential teammates are inside. Doing what? Washing their underwear? I don't think any of their washing machines are Wi-Fi enabled, or I'd hack in and check that for you. What if they all have matching team-branded skivvies? It's important to know, so I can order you some, too. 1? It's called a rhetorical question, Iris. 2. Ugh. 3. Really? Right, so my new professional team of internationally recognized master gamers hangs out at a combination laundromat, pizzeria, arcade. I mean, it's great if you drip something on your clothes. Iris, minor problem. I've never actually visited an arcade before. Like, ever. Never been to an arcade. What? But you play Fist of Discomfort 2 for a living. That's an arcade game, right? You compete in tournaments and... Surely you've been to an arcade at some point, right? They're super mega ultra popular in 20xdx. Iris, there's also a computer version of FOD too. It's less popular, but it's cross-compatible, so that's the version I play. So if you want me to wax philosophical like Command & Conquer Monkey Island, I can, but I don't know anything about arcade culture. Joysticks and buttons, right? And you play using pennies? Quarters. Right, quarters. I meant to say quarters. Iris sighs, realizing she's definitely got her work cut out for her, for me. Or out for her with me. And I feel a few sizes too small for my clothes, wanting to shrink and hide inside them. This is a disaster waiting to happen, isn't it? Premature end of my gaming career. Trying to make a bunch of arcade veterans take a PC weenie like me, seriously. You need some pizza. Iris, unsubscribe pizza facts.
Affirmative.
I'm serious. If you're uncertain, walk up to the counter of the pizzeria and order a slice. It'll help a lot. There's another reason I picked this place as your dream destination. What? Because I was hungry? You'll see. Anyway, the choice is yours. You can directly approach your new teammates or settle in a bit first and get lunch. I'll leave you to it. People are more accepting than you suspect. And remember, have fun. Be yourself. Iris offline, but... With a shrug, I gather my wits and step inside. Immediately, the smell of detergent and cheese wafts through the air as I enter the strange little laundromat. Rows of washing machines surround me, each with clothes merrily tumbling away. At least, I was expecting that. The rest, well... In the back, I can see 2 additional rooms. 1, the aforementioned pizzeria. 2, a compact little video arcade. Sorry. The sizzle of cooking drifts my way from the former. Beefs and booths drift my way from the latter. Before I can really get my bearings, a figure moving by in an energetic blur, it bumps into me. Hey.
Oh, hey, sorry. Didn't see you there. You good? You good? Yeah. Oh, you good.
Tats. It looks like vaguely Mario themed. Maybe a little bit of Mario Paint if that's a scale of whatever.
Hey, nice to meet you. Can't stop and chat. Things to see, people to do. One side, one side.
Fair enough. And she's off again, just like that, storming the arcade, just like a Category 5 hurricane. Huh. That was odd. It leaves me momentarily stunned and confused. Stun-fused, as it were. I wonder if they're on this team I'm supposed to join? Hey, Jacob, check this out. I used echolocation and public metadata to map out the entire facility. To aid in your exploration, just tap on the screen to decide where to go. Curious, I checked my phone. And see a neon wireframe of the entire place, complete with icons representing people and places of interest. Huh, okay, that's pretty handy. It'll really help me get my bearings of this place and the people who inhabit it. I tend to do like 3 things at once. Do I head right into the arcade? Maybe I follow the person I ran into? I always did suggest I go get some food first. But whatever I do next, the decision is mine and mine alone. Hopefully the person I talk to first is going to be my inroad into joining this team. Who will it be? Alright. It's a little weird keeping tabs on people like that. I'm gonna go get a pizza and visit my boys. My mans. Alright. Figuring I'd go ahead and take my new AI's advice, I decided to make my first stop at the pizzeria. Besides, the rumble in my stomach is telling me it's almost food time, and I didn't exactly pack a lunchbox for myself. 2 middle-aged guys wait behind the counter to take my order. 1 skinny, 1 not skinny. One with a hat, one without a hat.
Hello. Welcome to Good Clean Fun. Good food, clean clothes, fun times.
Can we interest you in a slice of today's house special?
Oh, I like how it changes the side of the heart.
And/or arcade machines.
Can I get a...
You have pizza on a bagel.
If I could interject for a moment, I feel the need to point out that when you have pizza on a bagel, unsubscribe pizza facts. Okay, I want... Alright, pep and extra's pretty basic. Are they bonus points? Veggie options. I guess they should have put a neutral for plain cheese, which is also the best way to judge a pizza place, but let's go with whatever the hell special is. Live dangerously or don't live at all. I don't even look at the menu to see what the special is, I just bark out my order. How special sounds rad, I'll have that.
Excellent, excellent choice.
What is it?
Finally, someone willing to embrace the adventure that is pizza.
What are you going to do to me? They box up a slice covered in something. Lots of somethings. I shrug and take it, figuring Iris wouldn't lead me headfirst into food poisoning. With my transaction complete, I turn to chow down. However, I don't make it far before they engage me again in conversation.
This is your first time visiting Good Clean Fun, isn't it? I never forget a face, and yours is a face I haven't forgotten because I haven't seen it before.
Yeah, presumably edible somethings.
We like to introduce ourselves properly to new customers. It's a tradition.
He's my husband, Matt, and I'm Ben.
Whereas I'm Matt and he's my husband, Ben.
See, it's not confusing in the slightest. Just remember, I'm not Matt.
And likewise, I'm not Ben. Clear as crystal.
Yeah, hopefully something's alright. And I'm Curry. You can call me nekobun though. It's a gamer thing.
No doubt you're here for at least 2 out of 3 of our offerings then.
I mean, they might, well... in real life, that both voice actors are married. Not to each other. To women, if I remember correctly. Yeah, well, I know Graham's married. Because it's Graham from Loading Ready Run is Ben, and
The games.
Matt is Jacob, whose last name fell out of my brain, but he works with Isbrid Games and also does a bunch of stuff with Loading Ready Run.
But what about the laundry? I don't want the washers and dryers to feel left out.
Look at those clothes. They're squeaky clean.
Also, yeah, you're coming in a little late, Kyle. We're at a combination laundromat, pizza place, and arcade.
That they are. Completely clean clothes. Curses. Foiled again.
There was no pineapple option unless it's in the somethings. But we shall see. I don't know if I'll even tell you what the somethings are. Why exactly did Iris suggest I go see these guys first? For a healthy dose of calories and confusion? Yeah, the games. I heard there's a professional Fist of Discomfort 2 team that hangs out here. Indeed, we cater to the neighborhood kids and families, true, but we have a fine assortment of regulars who visit our arcade. Master gamers all, and we're proud to sponsor them in their adventures. Wait, you're their pro sponsor?
Absolutely.
Positively.
I mean, honestly, I was saying earlier, it is a decent combo if you spill pizza on your clothes. Just undress and throw it in the machines. You're good. Alright. Matt and I have a long history of working with arcade gamers. When we opened this new venture, we figured, well, why not carry on the tradition? Okay, so it is a new place. It's not the same location as before. We'd already started a barcade, and we're eager for new horizons. A pizza cade. I think I went with the barcade in the last one. That's one of the choice changes. And when we realized the local gang of friends here in Chinatown had similar aspirations, well, why not support them with a little sponsorship? Too true. We provide them with a stipend of quarters for their games, or their laundry, or both. And you fly them out to tournaments and give them team salaries and all that other stuff? Ben and Matt exchange an uneasy glance.
Well...
Not as such. That's a bit of a tall order, taller than a 48-ounce diet soda. But they've never really been interested in that sort of thing, yes? Not that I'm aware of. They're content just to play here and have fun. My hopes for a glorious esports future, now fading. I don't get it. Why would Iris lead me to a bunch of local friends instead of putting me in touch with a professional team like I asked? Perhaps sensing my worries, Ben clears his throat to catch my attention. Let me take a guess. Iris led you here to join the team? I heard her chiming in earlier regarding the topic of pizza bagels. That would be accurate, yes. I mean, not that I would know anything about illegally downloaded apps or anything. Ben winks and Matt taps at his head. Don't worry, we know a thing or two about Iris as well. Enough to know everything she does is for a reason. Not that I know what that reason is, but I believe in Iris, who believes in you, I say. I, for one, welcome our adorable future robot overlord. Right, so... I glanced around at the weird mashup of 3 different businesses, curious. None of this really makes sense. I get the pizza and the video games, but laundry? Really?
Everything's coming up roses.
It's the perfect system. You eat pizza, get cheese on your pan. Oh, I was right. Toss them in the wash and go play a game while waiting for them to dry. Meaning you're playing Pac-Man sans pants. Well, okay, not the perfect system.
Good.
Still, the principle is sound. Doubling up on activities is just the thing for this go-getting high-speed modern lifestyle of the year 20XDX. And I guess it makes the perfect hangout for a casual gaming team, too. Grab some chow, bring your hamper, get it all done at once.
Sensible. Indeed.
Ah, but we've been talking your ear off and letting your pizza go cold. How unthoughtful of us. Go, eat and enjoy. We'll still be around if you want to chat another time. Just one more thing. Welcome home. Brushing off that whole experience, I settle in at one of the tables to devour my pizza. It's gooey and delicious and just what this hungry boy needed. But one thought lingers as I down on my delicious dish. I pull out my phone to get clarification. Hey, Iris? Iris, online. What is your reason for leading me here exactly? I know I haven't actually met anyone from the team yet, but it doesn't sound like they're going to be what I asked for. Ben claims there's a reason for everything you do. Care to fill me in on what that reason is? Nope. And why not? Spoilers! That was a running gag in the first one, yeah. All right. Plus, it's something you have to come to understand yourself. One thing I've learned about humans is that you can't simply tell them how to fix their lives. It doesn't work. Instead, you can nudge them along a path that will get them where they need to be. That's my specialty. I was unaware I was in need of fixing. Self-awareness can be difficult for humans, I've found. Shrugging, I finish my lunch and move on. I can sort out I'm doing it in her voice because the pink was still up. I can sort out whatever that meant later. Other business to attend to. Before I go approach someone actually on the team, maybe I should take advantage of Ben and Matt's familiarity with them to learn a bit more. Alright, well, we got an ad coming up, but we will intel gather after that. And, yeah, I'll be right back. 3 minutes, if you want to take a break, if now would be the time. Alright, I'm guessing the A and Q stand for autosave and quick saves too, but I can never remember what the quick save button is in this. I think it's built on RenPy. RenP? Whatever. Alright, so yeah, let's go. I'm gonna get some intel on the other people here.
Hello.
Hello.
How was your slice? Was it a little slice of heaven? Tasty, yeah. Hey, listen. I'm gonna ask someone on the team if I can join. I was wondering, well, who should I approach? Ooh, a challenging question. The first one you talk to will be your in with the group. You want to make a good first impression. I suppose the question is, what sort of person would you like to meet? We can point you in the right direction. Huh. Alright, competitive, no. Weird sense of humor, maybe. Eager for adventure. Level-headed, Friendly, compassionate. Someone who knows a lot about FOD too. Let's go weird sense of humor. I like a good sense of humor. No, actually a weird sense of humor. That's way more interesting. Very well. The one you want to talk to is Domino. Sardonic sarcasm is his game. Well, besides the one he's actually playing. Which is one of those space shooting games tucked away in the corner of the arcade. Lead on, adventurer. Your quest awaits. Guess grabbing some pizza did benefit me. I thought we were going to get to ask about everybody, but that's still better than nothing. In the end, I've got a better idea of what I'm walking into. Okay, who do I want to talk to next? Alright. Well, I guess the one with... Okay, it adds the name to, whoever's there. Class clown type. We got... Okay, driving game or light gun... you know I'm gonna go to the driving game, regardless of their advice. Like, come on. Come on. Upon setting your foot in the small arcade for the first time, well, okay, so I've never been to an arcade before. Not even for a birthday party. But I've been on the internet, I know things, and usually they're at least bigger than this. Well, this is a pretty decent spread. This is slightly larger than the one, I'd say, that we had at the closest mall to me. Actually, yeah, size-wise, it looks slightly smaller than the one they had. have had? I don't know. Last I was at the local bowling alley was years ago, but they had one about this size, judging by the scale. I see no dancing games, though. It's weird to me. I do like that they have the sit-down back-to-back cabinets, though. Good old Namco. Cam Cop. Fast Car 7. What else we got here? We got Ballman. We got... Blockfish? Oh, Block Fight. Okay. That's clearly Bubble Bobble, but slightly modified. I can't quite read that one. My glasses are also Metal Geddon 4. Rise of Steel. I like the color-coded gotcha machines, or not gotcha machines, claw machines. Peggy Panty? Peggy Party, probably. Peggy Panty is a different game. I do like the rival colleges. Rival schools representation is the best. Token. Okay, that's actually a pretty good pun. I guess King of Brawlers, 90 whatever, okay. Anyway. Alright. Shouldn't I be drowned out by the beeps and boops? Why aren't there children running recklessly down the aisles of games? I'm kind of glad there aren't, because there were in the first one. Where's the smell of stale air? Like, yeah, there's actually that whole chapter which is dealing with a birthday party as staff. It sucked. Where's the smell of stale air and rusty tokens? Honestly, this is more of a good boost to the great locomotive card that is good, clean fun. Fuck good, clean fun. There's a few games, sure, but they're packed into a small side room attached to the laundromat. Most are games I don't recognize, either. Figuring I had a tiny search engine in my pocket that I should be taking more advantage of, I consult Iris to get the details before I dare approach anyone. Okay. Hey, Iris, what are these games exactly? I hold my phone up so Iris can get a nice lay of the land through my camera.
Computing.
Let's see. Obviously the one in the middle is your favorite game, Fist of Discomfort 2. The driving game back there is Fast Car 7, a worthy successor to the international phenomenon known as Fast Car 5. What happened to Fast Car 6? We don't talk about Fast Car 6. Not anymore. Not since the incident. And moving on, the light gun shooting game is Metal Gear 4 Rise of Steel. Affectionately, it's known as MG4 by its fans, since the full title is a mouthful. Lastly, the crane game. Yes, I know what a crane... Okay, I know what a crane games are. Crane goes down, fails to grab a prize, comes back up, sadness ensues. That's really it, huh? I was expecting... more? Okay. Well, thanks, Iris.
Iris offline.
No problem. Now go out there and say hi to your new friends. With a shrug, I pocket my phone again. Very informative, but there's one major problem with this tableau of arcade gaming goodness. Every single game in the small arcade is being played. Except Fist of Discomfort 2. God forbid anyone have hobbies. The impression I got from Ben and Matt was of a more casual team, sure, but seriously? Nobody's playing? Something's off. No turning back now, though. With a shrug, I proceed onward. Woman in black drifts sharply through a turn after turn in Fast Car 7, navigating her virtual car effortlessly down a winding mountain road. So it's initial D. Alright. I should probably wait for her to finish up before approaching. No need to be weird about this. So I'm content to watch out of the corner of my eye as she closes in on the end of the race, coming up hard and fast on a rival driver. Wonder if the other cars are online players or just AI chumps. Are there any online-ready arcade games other than FOD 2? There's so little I know about this stuff. The whole cabinet resembles a simplified driver's seat, with a steering wheel and... I almost said owner's seat. What the fuck does that mean? With a steering wheel and gear shift and pedals and so on. I know diehard PC gamers who love racers have similar gear. But one thing strikes me as unusual. She isn't using the pedals. There's some sort of makeshift knob and lever system attached to the wheel, which indirectly pushes on the pedals. Is that normal for arcade games? Before I can ponder it further, her car slides sideways across the finish line. First place. Fireworks, confetti, cheering, and she ignores it all. With her game complete, I approach while she climbs out of the seat. And fetches her walking cane, leaning heavily on it as she pulls herself up to standing with great effort. Her metal knee braces creak as she does so. Instinctively, I want to step up and offer to help her, but she's on her feet before I can do so. She then turns to face me, shifting the disability assist walking cane from hand to hand as she shifts her weight.
You want next? Been standing there a while.
Don't say something wrong, don't say something wrong, don't say something wrong, don't say something wrong. Wrong, monumentally wrong. Heartfelt wrong, or... I feel like silence gonna seem like gawking, so let's just go milder. You know, it's just so inspirational to see someone with your disability out here living her life and really making it in this world. There, positive praise and... God, you're an asshole. And deep admiration. Nothing wrong with that, right? Don't exist to be your inspiration porn, whoever you are. Tip for next time? Don't go high or low. Just treat folks like me, how you treat anyone else. Got it? Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am. She sighs deeply before reaching up to rub at her temples before responding.
Syringomyelia.
What's it now?
Cysts in the spinal cord. Results in weakness or partial paralysis.
I don't know if that's an actual disorder, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Varies from person to person. Weak legs and arms in my case. Joint pain. Some good days, some bad days. Used to carry an explanation on an index card. Had a stack of them. Would hand one out to anyone who hassled me, then walk away. But figured that was too catty of me. Stopped doing it.
I see what you did there.
Better to just talk it out in the open than be dismissive. You good with talking it out in the open, like adults? Or want to take another run at inserting foot into mouth?
Yeah, I'm good with talking, thanks. Good.
Call me Jynx. One word, 4 letters. Nice and simple. And you are?
Nekobun. Pleased to meet you, despite my fumble.
Takes more than one fumble to turn me away. Always willing to give benefit of the doubt. Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry, I'm
This
dumbass.
little arcade. Not much going on here. Most folks come for the laundry or the pizza.
Sorry for the cursor fidgeting, that's what I do. But remember, fun. Games are fun. There's no need to stress out about whether they'll accept me. We're all in this for the fun of it. All I need to do is connect with them on that level and they'll accept me. Probably. I was hoping to join your Fist of Discomfort 2 team. I'd like to join the Pro Tour, but to do that I need to sponsor a team. I downloaded an Iris app and she directed me here. So, you folks hiring? Curious. Very curious. Thing is, we aren't really a professional team. Not like you're looking for, I suspect. I don't know why an Iris pointed you our way, considering we're just a bunch of friends who like arcade games and play some FOD too. Weren't even pondering joining the Pro Tour. But why would Iris tell me to come here if you weren't even been interested? Well, we're serious about our play, just not serious about being serious. Hard to explain. She pauses again, expecting me to hush up while she gives the situation serious thought. Seems she's not one to dismiss the idea out of hand, at least. Who's your main and why? My what? Your main, your go-to character in Fist of Discomfort 2. Oh, I'm a Tomokaze main. And why is that? Jill of all trades, adorable. No, God, don't say waifu. Honestly, I'd say flexible and balanced. I know a lot of people think Tomokaze is boring because she has no strengths or weaknesses, but I think that is her strength. She can adapt to any situation. Early game, late game, aggro, control. Everything's in her toolkit if you're good enough with her. She nods slowly, clearly pleased with the answer.
Good.
Shows thoughtfulness, respect for the character. Okay. I was honest with you and you were honest with me. You know what the situation is. If you still want to join the team, I'll give you the nod. Maybe even help with those Pro Tour ambitions. Why not? Could take a run at. We'll see. Find me down here in the arcade more often than the others. You can do some practice scrims of FOD 2 whenever you like. Provided I'm not racing. You play racing games, so they're as much as FOD 2? Mm-hmm. She leans against the Fast Car 7 cabinet and taps the gas brake hand control lever with her cane. Modified for me, I'll special like. A friend of Ben and Matt's did it for me, a techie named Naomi. Oh, my wife. Can't work the pedals, no, but my arms still have some play, and hand controls take care of everything. A little harder, but I like a challenge. I mean, I guess effectively, it'd be kind of like playing on a controller anyway. And a lot of, wheel controllers, at least, especially for, like, the consoles, have the buttons on there, and, like, flap shifters instead of the stick. Anyway. Not just Fast Car 7, though. Secretly? Tweak this cat to run all sorts of racing games. Probably a copyright violation, but so what? Oh, right. She does crimes. Like to mix it up what I drive. Gets boring otherwise. Alright. Does it play Fast Cars 1 through 6, too? I'm guessing you have the entire Fast Cars over on there, too? I've never played any of them myself. Yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7 on there. No Fast Car 6? We don't talk about Fast Car 6. Not anymore. I know, that's what I told him. Long story. Ugly story. Struck from the Fast Cars canon, edited out of arcade history. For the best. Wasn't a good game anyway. She pauses, considering me for one quiet moment.
Story anyway.
Story?
What moves you? What makes you tick? Why you're so hyped for the Pro Tour that you're willing to trust an unknown team of casuals?
Because the plot demands it.
If we're going to be teammates, I should know you better. You already know enough about me. Only fair I get to learn more about you. Figure out who I'm dealing with. Sets expectations rather than making assumptions. Makes sense, yeah?
I wouldn't say I exactly know her heart and soul, but I guess she's offered as much as she wants to, for now. She stands there patiently waiting for me to lay it all out for her. Well? Hardcore, no. Sit in your bed, play FOD 2 in your bedroom. Okay. This seems more fun. You know what my day is like? Wake up, brush teeth, clock with the day job, eat a food, play games, go to bed. Repeat. Forever. It's boring. If I don't shake things up a bit, I'm gonna go bonkers. The way I see it, joining a team, even a more casual one, can only be fun. I'm down for fun. Or interesting, at least. And she actually smirks. Considering she rarely smiles, it's a hell of a thing.
Not bad at all.
Normally I like to play it safe, but sometimes interesting is good. Shake things up. Makes you confront long-standing problems. Might learn to regret letting you bring interesting times to my doorstep, but okay. I'm willing to give you a fair shake. Jynx shuffles from foot to foot, clearly a bit tired from standing around. Okay, tiring out now. I think I'll go take 5. Good luck with the others. Try to keep your foot out of your mouth. You'll do fine. Roger. Thanks, Jynx. Well, that was awkward. Awkward at first. Thankfully, I didn't nuke myself from orbit on that one, and things smoothed out considerably afterward. In fact... she seems thoughtful. There's a certain art of cool control about her. She can be fierce, but knows when to be fierce. And if I can't drive her away over an accident like that, I think we'll do well as teammates. Okay, who do I want to talk to next? Well, we ran into her already, so... I refer to the young woman busy playing the elaborately named Metal Gear 4 Rise of Steel. She doesn't notice my approach, too engrossed in laying waste to pixelated post-apocalyptic robot hordes. I may not know much about arcades, but I think I've heard of this sort of game. Light guns, right? They shoot light or something? No clue how that works. I do appreciate that they're actually modeled after Zappers, too. Like the NES Zapper. One thing I'm pretty sure of is that she's using both the Player 1 and Player 2 guns at the same time. That's not a crime. It costs double anyway. Despite the ridiculousness of that John Woo style, she's landing every shot. I should probably wait for her to finish, but just lurking with at least... I mean, it is a crime if somebody else is waiting to play. But, if the game is dead, grab both guns. Go for it. Probably wait for her to finish, but just lurking without at least a single word is probably not cool at all. Hey,
Die!
Okay. I will. And then she's just stabbing her foot and patiently waiting for the boss robot to do something other than stand around posing.
Ugh, I hate this RNG boss fight. Either send drones in a predictable pattern, or don't bother sending them at all. I mean, can you believe this shit? It's 20 and game designers are still relying on...
I forgot it bleeps the X's instead of just XDXing.
It's like, they don't give a crap about consistent pacing and excitement. It's totally okay for like 7 drones to hit at once and then nothing for 15 seconds, huh? Boring.
Gotta rein in the parameters. Alright.
But honestly, I feel worse for the speedrunners. I've got a cousin who's got the world record time on MG3, but it took hundreds of tries to get a perfect cycle.
I've watched, like, no GDQ this week. I slept in for most of the weird block, or funny block, or whatever. And then when I went, the first game that started after I jumped in, like, some guy's wearing this obnoxious USA jumpsuit. I was like, no, I can't do this.
Finally, more drones!
I might go check their archives, though, on YouTube or whatever. While I just stare on in silent confusion. Finally, after laying waste to the metal minions of the Metal Gear Metal Lord, she spares me a glance over her shoulder.
Who are you?
Apparently she doesn't remember me in the slightest form when she literally ran into me earlier. Okay. No. I'd probably go mid, yeah. I'm nekobun, but if you want to drop me to drop in later when you finish saving humanity from the robot menace, that's cool. Nah, it's all good. I can multitask. Sure enough, when she turns her eyes back to her game and unloads a fresh salve in the metal horde, she continues chatting away. So what's your deal anyway? Alright, I've already won Jynx's favor. If I can keep that ball rolling, I can make this official. Here we go. Best foot forward. Make the best possible impression. I talked with Jynx about maybe joining your FOD 2 team, and... Sure, okay. Sounds fun, you're in. Wait, seriously? She finishes up her game, holstering the player 1 and 2 light guns, before turning to face me properly. Seriously? We're pretty much stuck in a rut right now. Not chasing down FOD 2 glory like we ought to, in my opinion. Maybe having someone else on the team willing to take things head on would be the swift kick in the ass team GCF needs. She also gives me a good look over, head to toe. Oh wait, Good Clean Fun is this place. I said fuck Good Clean Fun earlier. I thought Good Clean Fun was the rival one. I'm sorry. We like Good Clean Fun. Never mind. She also gives me a good look over, head to toe, and nods smirking approval. Helps that you're a hottie. I mean, I can't be providing all the hotness for this team alone. It gets tiring. So why not? You and I, two of a kind, let's do this. That was suspiciously easy, but I guess I shouldn't complain. Never kick a gift horse in the mouth. Thanks? Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't mention it. We fisters got Alright, I love her. We fisters gotta stick together, yeah? Fisters? Are we not doing phrasing anymore? What? I like little nicknames, so sue me, but fine, we'll do a little phrasing. I can do phrasing. So, is that why it's called Team GCF? Because you like things short and snappy? Nah, our team doesn't really have any kind of official name. It's, what do you call it? A working title. I think Jynx told you all about our little gang of weirdos? More or less. Honestly, we're barely a team. I've been pushing for us to really get on top of this stuff, but I think I'm just 1 out of the 6. Okay, 2 out of 7 isn't exactly a majority either, but it's still one more than I had before.
No, I'm down.
So if my friends want you in, I'm down with that. You're in, donezo. They're good people, and I can trust their judgment. Besides, I don't really sit around and ruminate. I see something that looks fun, I go for it. 9 times out of 10, I'm rewarded. And the 10th time, I crash and burn with a valuable learning experience as my reward. Also a good thing. So yeah, I'm impulsive as fuck, but I'm not completely reckless. I'm just not willing to let an opportunity slip out of fear of what might go wrong. I'm cool with newcomers joining our clique, anything to liven up the party a bit. Then she pauses as if trying really hard to remember something she forgot.
Ooh, right.
Oh right, I forgot to... Oh, okay.
Duh.
She's this ready and willing to sign me on as her partner in crime, but totally forgot basic introductions?
Zapper, as in the great-granddaddy of all light guns. As in zappa, 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 kapow! You know.
I mean, technically, it was also a Nintendo product, but the, was it Fighting Gunman? Or... Like, Wild Gunman was the NES game based on it, but there was that Nintendo toy. They did several light gun whatever, I'm getting technical. I don't, in fact, know exactly what she's referencing. PC games have never had plastic gun controllers. And I'm nekobun.
Pleased to meet you. You seem kind of fun.
Also, as noted, a hottie, meaning you and I could hit the streets and run this whole town if we wanted to. She declines to specify if we'd be a hottie tag team or a mixed doubles affair in this particular scenario. You want to go a few rounds against the Metal Lord? I can give you some tips. Tip number 1, trigger discipline. And don't look down the barrel. That's tip 2. Tip 3 is hand sanitizer, because kitties love this game and they got gross hands. Before she goes too deep into her list, I just had to clarify a point. Can't say I've ever played one of these games before, but I've played plenty of first-person shooters on my PC. Basically the same thing, right? No. Not really, no. Like on romps or on rails, they sweep you through a scene like a Hollywood camera director. Way more exciting. And instead of nudging a mouse less than 2 centimeters and clicking, you gotta aim and fire a physical gun. If your aim sucks, you suck. Okay, I'll grant that having no control over your movement means it's less tactical and strategic, but fuck tactic strategery stuff. I prefer an adrenaline rush and... Wait, you mean you've never played a light game? You're just a PC gamer? Crap, my arcade newbiness is leading through. Curse my computer-based gaming heritage. I expect her to mock me endlessly for being a know-nothing doofus, but... Oh man, I haven't talked to a newbie in ages. This will be great.
Yeah.
Half the fun of being an arcade gamer is sharing what you love with newbies. Most people I talk to are veterans. They're not easily impressed. So, you won't rake me over the coals for being a noob? You kidding? There's nothing better than a warm, supple arcade virgin. Yeah, okay, that was a bit a step too far. Whatevs. Walk it back, begin again. My point is, I think you'll have a blast learning all this stuff, and I'll be happy to be your guide.
One question for you, and this is absolutely, utterly important, so consider your words carefully.
Whew, boy, my anxiety spikes briefly as I nod for her to continue.
Can you be awesome?
Awesome in what way?
In every way.
I mean, I used to go by Lord Awesome, so...
Win-loss rating. What I care about is being awesome. I need someone who can be just as awesome as I am, ready to pull the risk-taking, high-flying, stylish moves, both in-game and in real life.
Ma'am, you're a bit intense, but I can try. Well, now... I might as well just play back into it. I think it'll just be just how fucking awesome I am. I start every morning by somersaulting out of my bedroom window. Then I chug a bottle of Sunny D and do a wicked kickflip over a pit of tigers, flying straight into the sun. Sound like a jackass. Alright, so yeah, I can be awesome. Her interface lights up like a zillion firecrackers going off at once. Fuck yeah. You and I were gonna get along just fine. Satisfied, she steps back from my personal space. I was like we're getting some breathing room back. Sorry, I can come on a bit strong, I know. think we have different definitions of a bit, but it's cool. It's cool. I'll admit, though, I'm surprised to hear someone with Pro Tour aspirations is so focused on style. Whatever I have to play to win. I do appreciate the style points, though. That's what gets me into trouble in board games, especially. Well, tabletop. Well, not board games, like strategy board games. I do dumb shit. Isn't the whole point of playing the game to, you know, beat the opponent and win the match? I hate that phrase. I hate the whole concept. Play to win. What a joke. Remember back when Silent Blade could slash dash you over and over in an infinite combo? Cheap as hell. Pathetic. But technically legal since the game allowed for it. If you're using Silent Blade infinite loops, you aren't playing to win, they told me. You can't call it cheap. Only scrubs ignore effective tactics.
So f***ed up.
Okay, I love that snap quote. That's great. But it was boring to watch, and it was frustrating seeing all these serious-minded optimization junkies content to loop each other to death. And then the makers of FOD 2 even agreed, because they patched it out. Ha! Eat it, jerkos. Me, I don't play to win. I play to be awesome. I play to have fun. Do I like winning? Hell yeah. I mean, who doesn't? But I'm going to do it my way, or I won't do it at all. And anybody who calls me a scrub because I play how I want to play can get fucked. Perhaps realizing she's been going off on a rant, Zapper dials it back a bit after that. Sorry, I speak from the heart. The only way I know how to live. Hey, I need to try and get one more MG4 run in before the after-school rush hits the place. We'll talk later, okay? Sure thing. Have fun smashing up robots and stuff. Okay, you metal bastards, round 2. I leave Zapper to run an quest to put laser blasts through the slowly trundling chrome skeleton men and depart. That was intense. As for my thoughts on this new teammate, well... intense but fun, or I don't like. Life comes at you fast, and Zapper seems ready to tackle it head on. I like that. She's also deeply interested in the Pro Tour, which helps considering that's my dream. I can see us hanging out more, definitely. Her blunt basic flirting may not be my speed, though. Okay, who do I want to talk to next? Well, they told me to talk to Domino, so... okay, we're working with that. Spot a young man intently focused on... isn't Domino non-binary? Maybe we learn that in this exchange. Intently focused on playing what looks like Space Invaders cranked to 11. I can't even begin to visually parse the chaos of this game. I think there's a spaceship somewhere, but all I see are glowing projectiles sliding the screen. Apparently the Domino guy, and like the hitbox is probably that like tiny, well, one of these 4 white pixels in the cockpit. Apparently this Domino guy Ben and Matt mentioned is some savant, because he's able to dodge each and every bullet. And finally a golden fireball fills the screen. His luck runs out, at last. With a long and ragged sigh, he steps away from the controls.
The inevitability of a game over. Some days you get the radioactive mutant space bear, and some days the radioactive mutant space bear gets you, I suppose. But in the end, it's always the bear.
It wasn't the voice I was imagining, but okay. I'm trying to remember the voice. I can't remember the voices I did for the demo. Again, it's been years, so. Shaking it off, he pulls up the corners of his mouth into a smile and engages in friendly conversation mode.
You coming to GCF? This multicade's got more than just shmups. There's retro classics and stuff too. Go ahead and quarter up if you want. I'm done for now. Name's Domino. I lurk around this place when I'm not doing anything else of importance, which is most of the time. Let me know if you need anything. If you're lucky, maybe I can actually provide it.
Alright. Good to meet you. Name's Nekobun. I'm going around making introductions. I'm joining Team GCF. Jynx said I should come by and say howdy. How exactly does one join an organization that barely exists? I've never heard of someone walking up and saying, hi, can I join your circle of friends? Even if it'd be nice if people actually did that. This world could use more kindness as a whole. I get that this is a pretty casual team, and I'm hoping to make a run for the Pro Tour. Not a great match, but that's okay. I'm here now, so I figured the least I could do is take a shot at it, right?
Don't know about that.
That's the literal opposite of the least you could do. The least you could do is lie down and never get up again, right? There's something a bit creepy in his tone when he says it, like he's trying to sound like he's joking, when he really isn't. Looks me over once, top to bottom. Anyway, welcome to the fold. We've got pizza, we've got laundry pods. Please, for the love of God, do not mix the two up when choosing your food sources. If you need anything, you call up your buddy Domino. Just don't call Domino's, unless you want pizza. Well, Ben and Matt make a damn good slice, truth be told. So, what's your deal? Besides Fist of Discomfort 2, I mean. I need a deal, aside from FOD 2. Life's Not a YA novel. You're allowed to have more than one character attribute, yes? I've got a burning aura of confidence, if that helps. A useful trait to be sure, but I mean your passions. Is it really just FOD 2 all day, every day? Eat, sleep, breathe, sleep, FOD 2? I don't love computers. Oh, definitely. I enjoy soaking in a bubble bath with a romance novel and a long walk by the ocean surf. Fine wine, candlelight. I think you're joking, but all the things do sound very nice. I've never been much of a romantic due to being unsuccessful. Very unsuccessful at romance. I inevitably rub people the wrong way, and you can interpret that literally or metaphorically. Stop dating sharks. But nothing wrong with niceties in theory. In practice, matters get iffy, but in theory, I'm in favor. Life's not like a greeting card photo, but it'd be nice to imagine it being that way, yes? All peaceful and earnest and sincere? Lovely. Must be nice having aspirations and ambitions. He spares a glance at the arcade cabinet, which is silently running a demo of the ridiculously over-the-top space shooting game he was playing.
You ever wonder what it's like?
What's like?
Be in space, flying at unbearable speeds, surrounded by nothing but void and enemies, closing in on all sides.
I would die.
Probably one of the most terrifying experiences ever. Like being an early Russian cosmonaut, desperately holding on as your ship shakes apart around you.
Oh man, I'm so beat.
I think that's why I love bullet hell shmups. They're nightmares. Pure nightmares. But you can safely engage with that nightmare. Explore it. It's just a game, after all. You can't really...
I like their philosophy.
And every time you explode, a silent...
Why is that
all in the vacuum of space.
Why are the letters
You have another
mismatched?
chance to try again.
Like, that would have made more sense if they put, like, kind of an accent on it, like, explode.
I've gotten very, very good at exploding. And not exploding. It's all muscle memory by now.
Alright. Don't say shmup. Is everything okay? Your game seems anxiety-inducing. I can't think of a subtle way of saying this, especially not as someone who literally just met him moments ago, but... Domino, everything okay?
What?
Yes, everything's fine. Why? You seem a bit fixated on this virtual annihilation scenario. The game genre in general would spike anyone's anxiety, so... Oh, it's okay, I'm okay. Thanks, but consider it exposure therapy or something. You get used to it, little by little. And hey, it's just pixels on a screen. There's far worse in life to worry about. Sorry, my sense of humor is a bit... It's a little off, I guess. I didn't mean to worry you, but I appreciate the concern. It's nice when people care enough to be concerned. Let's out a brief yawn, defocusing his eyes for a moment. Sorry, long night. Overslept too. I'm not quite at my best. I'll give you a properly enthusiastic greeting, maybe with streamers and confetti next time. Rain check okay with you? Sounds good here. He offers me a quick salute.
Seeing you.
Welcome to our glorious mess. Until next time. Or maybe it was one of the other characters that was, they, them. I forget. That's it. S in speech pause, not S and A. Alright, he steps away from the arcade machine to head out to the laundromat and maybe lie down a bit. Can't imagine the tumble dryers being conducive to rest, though. He seems like a fun kind of guy, a little off-kilter, but so what? Can be entertaining to hang out with. I guess if you have the full romance options on, it gives you a romance consideration right at the start there. He's got a wicked sense of humor and a witty use of words. Because I saw the heart icon up there as well, I mean. Definitely a sharply funny guy. Sometimes he's a bit weird, okay, but so what? We're all weird in one way or another. I'm not going to judge. Alright, who do I want to talk to next? Alright, guy in a hoodie. Loitering. I mean, we're already here, so I'll finish out the arcade crew. Curiously enough, the man not only isn't playing FOD 2, he's not really playing a game. More a toy for kiddies who don't understand the physics and probability. A crane machine. Is it the same toy every time? No! Whether they thought to do that. As I walk up to him, he's busy moving the Blepomatic prize crane back and forth, lining up just right over a dragon dolly. And, contrary to expectation, when the crane dips down and pulls back up, it's managed to snag the dragon by the tail, with precision. With a smirk, he pulls his prize from the retrieval chute. But then over to the game back up with a key turned in its lock, puts the toy back in the pile, and seals up the game tightly afterward. And then he's back at it, moving the crane for a second try at the prize he literally just won. I am Confusion incarnate. Fortunately, he seems to notice me staring at him in utter bewilderment and isn't offended in the slightest.
Catch and release, yes?
I guess.
It's good to stay in practice. Keep the skills sharp. But no need to deprive a young one of a toy they might enjoy in the process.
Fair enough.
So the owners gave me the key to the machine, allowing me to put my catches back in there. It's only fair. Suppose
Hopefully he drops it back off when he's done, so if he's not here, they can use it.
of the local lords before pretending to pilfer their hoard. Ask me no questions.
I'm full of questions, sorry.
No lies. But in this case,
Missed my
ask
line.
away. I'm game to play if you are.
Let's start with names. What's yours?
Call me Locksley. More of a nom de guerre than a name. But Sir Robin of Locksley befits me more than any other title.
He's kind of
How may I be of assistance on this fine day?
got a good heart, but he's annoying. So, my name's Nekobun, and Jynx said I could join your FOD 2 team. I know you're not exactly a ladder grinding championship team, but, I mean, I'm here, so I'm willing to give it a go. Oh, right-clicked. Ah, I see. Very well, if Jynx accepts you, then I can accept you as well, Nekobun. Welcome, welcome. By your side I shall stand, against any foe that would challenge thee. You've mine word on that, at the risk of overdoing the king's English. Although, from your phrasing, it seems beyond what you were expecting? Not really, no. I asked my new Iris app to find me a team interested in the Pro Tour for me to sign the dotted line with. Instead, she sent me to a laundromat. But this brightens him so brightly he could outshine the sun. Outshine the sun. Ah, Lady Iris, good day to you, good day. I'm familiar with your sisters. One assists me in my daily endeavors. Hello, I'm Iris. I'm afraid I'm Nekobun's freshly installed copy, so I haven't met your Iris yet. Welcome, both of you, to Team GCF. Not a very exciting name, but it's what we have at the moment. Our humble abode is also yours to enjoy. Please feel free to kick back and enjoy the arcade as we do. Locksley winks at me before going back to his beloved crane game. He slips a token in and outstretches his hand to me. Now then, would you like a crane game prize? I have not completed my practice for the day. I'd be happy to retrieve one in your honor. A cheap Malaysian knockoff Beanie Baby as a token of honor? I suppose in this particular case, the sentiment is a fair portion of the honor, rather than the stuffed toy itself. So, aside from FOD 2, I specialize in prize games, you see. Alley rollers, crane games, light stackers, things of that nature. And when skill alone is not enough, when the games are rigged in favor of greedy arcade owners. Well, I always carry a few tools of the trade, as it were, to tilt the odds towards justice.
Justice prevails.
I'm proud to say I've been banned from no fewer than 8 arcades in this city alone. Alright. Sticking to those bachelors rip-off kids with cheapo prizes and rigged games. Sticking to the man by pulling off daring heists and prize games? Yeah, fight the power. Over there with the system. Arcade anarchy now. Indeed, I fully admit to be something of an arcade anarchist. The industry has far too many unscrupulous forces guiding it, which must be kept in check by all means. I find honor can be found even in doing dishonorable deeds under the right circumstances. I always manage to slip away with an armload of plush goods, even from arcades which seek my capture. Not that I keep the prizes for myself, of course. The spoils of my raids are always donated to various shelters and children's charities. That's some good karma right there. Indeed, but there's more to it than a desire to turn frowns upside down. Locksley ponders how to phrase this, what wording he wants to use.
It's a matter of fair play. Prize games run contrary to the concept of fair play. They are invariably tilted against the winner and mask the unfairness behind glitz and glamour.
I mean, this guy, that's a slip that he murdered a carny at some point. Nothing against carnies, but there's the whole rip-off aspect of it.
And justice.
Okay.
Much in this world hinges on injustice. Injustice to keep the wheels greased and turning.
So how do you feel about revenge?
But I suppose you're not here for my rants about the ills of society. You're here to win.
Fuck that. Politics out of my gaming. Suck my asshole. It's fine. You're clearly passionate about this. I mean, a little ranting. It's good that you're really passionate about the idea of fair play. Indeed, few truly understand the concept. It's not simply about no advantages, it's about equal footing. In addition, many are blind to their own advantages, seeing themselves as being on equal footing when in reality they've had a leg up all their lives. Well, alright, yeah, he's probably going to get the thumbs up too. Again, he's still a little annoying, but... My philosophy extends beyond merely rigged carny scam games, but to fairness within society itself, if you'll pardon my ranting, of course. Consider it pardoned.
Excellent.
So, you practice crane catches all day when not fleeing from the long arm of the arcade law? Well, there's also FOD too, if that's what you're wondering. None of us are playing it today, true, but we do play. And I do have my own affairs to attend to. I'm afraid I don't spend nearly as many hours in GCF as the others. But I promise you, should your dream be one of glory, I will do my best to support it in the time available to me. You have my word, friend. I feel the burning need to bow back to him in return, some sweeping courtly gesture. Well, I'd best busy myself for the time being.
Fare thee well.
I hope to see more of you, nekobun. Be well. With the introduction is completed, he returns to his prize game, targeting that dinosaur for yet another catch. Well, that certainly was... His heart's in the right place. He's into flamboyantly gentlemanly gestures, to be certain. Strangely endearing, though. Some of my quirky folks in my life, particularly ones as friendly as Loxley. We should get along just fine. Okay, who do I want to talk to next? Oh, yeah, we'll just work our way back in a direction that makes sense. Maybe this was the non-binary character. Could be wrong. I started in the laundromat, ready to go introduce myself. However, I'm getting the feeling the person I'm approaching doesn't want to be approached. Yeah, they're on their phone. They're completely glued to their phone. Earbuds in, head down, facing the screen, watching intently. Only breaking eye contact with the screen to briefly fold something from the laundry pile next to them. I try waving to them, simple hello, but nothing's doing. They continue folding and watching and folding. Will I really be able to obtain my dream if my team members are way more interested in cleaning clothes and cleaning house? I awkwardly shift my weight while I awkwardly debate the pros and cons of tapping them on the shoulder. I don't want to scare them, but I do need to talk to them. You can do this, nekobun, and I take a deep breath to steady myself, but to very politely place a finger on their shoulder when... Blinking, they look up and our eyes lock. Feels like I'm being analyzed, as if they are able to peer deep into my soul and read my personal character stats. Huh? Oh, hello. I'm here about...
Hold on a sec. I can't really hear you over the game.
Okay. Which game? They remove their earbuds one at a time.
Beginning 6 tournament? I'm streaming it on my phone. I can tell by the way you're looking at me, you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm used to that.
Explain.
I won't interrupt, I know what tournament they're talking about, but they keep on rolling and I don't want to be rude, especially to a new potential teammate. Beginning is a West Coast tournament that happens every year this time. Mostly they focus on the original FOD, however this year they put in FOD 2. First major one we've seen. Since Fist of Discomfort 2 is only a few years old, players are still figuring out how to break the game, find cool combos, and see what's OP. They haven't even settled on a good tier list yet. Honestly, in our timeline, that would be maybe a month. Just yesterday, I stumbled upon a glitch with Tomokaze that, although all tier lists are subjective, fuck tier lists, I stumbled upon a glitch with Tomokaze that basically makes her unstoppable. I tried to recreate it in training mode, but I just couldn't. Now I'm really hoping to see someone pull it out during this tournament. I blink in response.
You probably don't really care about Fist of Discomfort 2. You probably don't even know what I'm talking about. I'll let you do your laundry. Sorry.
Also, they're buff. No, I care about FOD 2. I really care about FOD 2. Play it all the time.
Okay. Wow. I honestly wasn't expecting that. Cool. By the way, I'm Rhapsody.
I'm Cootie, but I go by nekobun. Maybe you've seen that handle before on the leaderboards? Nekobun. Rhapsody pauses, chewing on their lower lip, putting my name through the databases of their mind. Nope, never heard of you, sorry. No matter. Well, nekobun, since you aren't here to do laundry, why are you here? We don't get many other gamers here besides the occasional rando and, of course, our little team. Actually, I'm here to join the team. Jynx said I could join, so I did. I'm a new teammate. Oh, really? Jynx said that? I know Jynx accepted me, but what if Rhapsody rejects me? Then what? Congratulations. It's not every day someone wants to join our motley crew. And fewer that we actually accept. They often scoff at our aloofness and leave to never return. But I'm glad Jynx gave you the pass. I've been looking for some fresh blood to train. Train? You want to train me? Rhapsody goes back to nonchalantly folding clothes while they speak. I've taught many people to play Fist of Discomfort, but I already know how to play. Yes, but the difference between them and you is their pro status. I've already had a few disciples climb that ladder to victory. Knowing the basics is a great start, but have you perfected your play? I know every hitbox, I know every combo. I know how to abuse the programmed code so that you can destroy your enemy every time. To be frank, I know everything about FOD 2. Maybe I don't know everything about FOD 2, but it's not like I'm going in cold. I've got years of experience. Do I really need training so badly? Still, always more I can learn. If they're willing to teach, I'm willing to be taught. And odds are I can teach them a few of my own tricks in exchange. We'll go in humorous. If I had access to all the tips and tricks Rhapsody knows, I could easily become a pro. Have you seen that movie Freaky Friday, where a single mom switches bodies with her daughter, and in the end they better understand each other? I think we may need to do that, for science. That would be great, but if I remember correctly, they both kept their own brains in the switcheroo. But if you find me one slightly perturbed scientist to perform a brain swap, I'm in. I'd love to analyze what tactics you already know and don't know. It'd give me a great starting point. This is great. Having a training partner could help me get to the next level, and maybe we can inspire Team GCF to join us on this adventure too. Are the tattoos? I guess the tattoos are just floral, at least what I can see. We should play sometime, like, now? How about right now? We might just end after this, because I am way more tired than I thought. Oh, Rhapsody looks down and trying to their hair hiding their face. I don't really play FOD 2. They're a theorist. Alright. What? I prefer to watch. To instruct. To cheer on my friends. And now I'm back to wallowing in doubt. I've met one person who seems to understand FOD 2 on the same wavelength as myself, and they don't even play. Perhaps I should clarify a little. Yes, do that.
When FOD2 launched, I was recruited on a professional.
I'm still going to call it FOD 2.
Play to win.
Oof. Team Hunter joined?
It wasn't at all what I expected. I wanted a team, a group of friends. Instead, I got a super aggro team, always trying to prove themselves with a better than the rest
It's
attitude.
Cobra Kai, baby.
I was ostracized because I wasn't competitive enough. They all pushed each other real hard, too hard.
Honestly, given the aesthetic, I wouldn't be surprised if they pulled some Karate Kid inspo for this.
Healthy behaviors, and so they kicked me out.
Also, I just realized my outfit matches the washing machines and the bench.
In the end, I wasn't good enough. Sure, they win almost all the time, so I guess they've got that going for them.
Okay, so they're not like FaZe Clan at all.
But they're all a bunch of no good, hyper-aggressive people who end up toxifying our community.
So they're exactly like FaZe Clan.
The scene would be better off without them.
Sounds like Hunter joined the perfect team. They'll fit right in.
After they tossed me out of the team house, I just...
You lived in a hype house.
the heart to dive back in professionally. But that doesn't mean I'm not a part of Team Good Clean Fun. I'm here to stay.
So then, if you don't play anymore, what do you do? Oh, I shoutcast matches. Okay. So you yell at your teammates and cast them out if they fail? Wait, casting. You do the play-by-play voiceover. Correct. Well, sorry, shoutcast comes from the earliest software used for it. Kind of an old-school term. And as the eldest here, I tend to use the language I grew up with. I'm like a sports announcer, giving the audience updates, introducing useful stats about the match, and building the hype by yelling, "Goal!" I'm that person, except replace sports with esports. Yeah, I get it. I bet you learn a lot from shoutcasting. I see, so by watching and announcing all the matches, not only do you have to know everything, you also learn new things as you watch. You got it, plus I really enjoy getting people excited for a game I love so dearly. Suddenly there's a beeping noise, and for once it's not Iris. My laundry, I forgot all about it. That's the time for the next load. Listen, it was great chatting with you, Nekobun, but these socks won't find their matches themselves. You should go introduce yourself to the rest of the team. They're all good folks, if not a bit interesting in their own way. You'll see what I mean. But don't forget to come find me later when you're ready to start your training.
Catch you later.
Rhapsody smiles, waves me off, and returns their focus back to their laundry. Shoutcaster, eh? All the announcers I've watched always have a full E-tank and 110% non-stop power. Rhapsody's so chill. Too chill to fit the profile. They didn't even raise their voice once. However, they do know a ton about FOD too, which is advantageous for that profession. And how could I forget? They want to teach me. Rhapsody will be a fun person to learn some hot tips from. I'm excited to be around someone who shares the same passion for FOD 2 that I have. I hope that Rhapsody shows me great strats to defeat my enemies. With those, perhaps I can take Hunter down a couple notches. Maybe we can get the chance to hear them shoutcast. Okay, who do I want to talk to next? Controller. Young woman sits at a table, largely ignoring her half-eaten salad in favor of the beeps and boops of the game she's playing. I think I mentioned this when I played the demo, but this resembles a device I created for one of my mage characters. When I was playing Philly Mucks back in the day. World of Darkness Mucks. You know, but it was like all 5 main systems combined. So actually, I don't know if we had any wraiths as player characters. I think like they existed as a concept, but I think they're GM controlled. Anyway. Young woman sits at a table. Yeah, okay. Game she's playing. Gotcha. And she's playing her lunch break RPG session on a 30-year-old portable game console? Seriously? That's some retro dedication. Immediately, I feel a bit self-conscious about initially, or literally rolling up on someone minding their own business. That didn't stop you in the laundromat. Rather than being stuck trying to find a non-creepy way to introduce myself, she notices my approach and offers a greeting first.
Oh, hello. Can I help you with something? You look lost.
No, actually, I wanted to talk to you. Jynx suggested I get your approval for joining Team GCF. My tag's nekobun.
My name's Grace. That's like just my name. My name is Grace. I don't use aliases or gamer tags or anything.
Powerful. And you want to join us? Really? Although, if Jynx thinks you could be a good friend, maybe? I do trust her implicitly, just it seems weird, you know? We're not actually much of a team, more of a social club or something? Just a circle of friends who all happen to play FOD too. I know. I'm aiming for the pro... oh, sorry, that's me. I know. I'm aiming for the Pro Tour myself, so it's a weird fit, but what can I say? This is where I'm supposed to be, apparently. Supposed to be? Is there a prophecy or something? If you got an adorable little app named Iris as a soothsayer, sure, we'd call it a prophecy. Iris sent you here? Oh, well, okay, that changes everything. Hello, Iris. Oh, I recognize her voice now. Sorry, I'm freshly installed, so I'm still cross-linking my databases. But that's my mom. Hi, Mom. Wait. Mom? Iris calls you Mom? I have questions.
Right. Hi.
The inventor, or just like the one who built the server? Oh, okay.
Invented. Iris.
Question answered.
I mean, it was a group effort. Not just me, but I led the team that made her. We'd inherited a pile of half-finished projects and ancient code from various dev.
How old are you if you invented Iris?
Dynamic systems.
Because Rhapsody was the oldest.
It was my idea to put all the pieces together into a single package. A
virtual assistant with a winning personality.
Internship in my sister's company. And long before Iris got pulled off the market. Thankfully, someone leaked her code, and now there's rogue servers around so they can live freely. I'd hate to see Iris and her sisters killed.
Really, someone leaked her code, just someone. She shuffles around nervously in her seat at the implied accusation. I will neither confirm nor deny. I shouldn't be talking about this at all. I don't entirely know why my sister tried to kill Iris. There are rumors, scary rumors. I'm not involved. I have new projects now. I've moved on. Even if I'm proud of my work with Iris, I have to move on if the wrong people pay attention to me. Look, can we please change the subject, please? Damn, I was just trying to tease her, not open a can of worms. Change the subject might be smart right now. You're here to play games, right? I like games. Always have. They've been my passion long before I got interested in AI research. Gray shows me the gray plastic chunk of retro gaming hardware lying on our table next to our lunch. This is actually the very first game console I ever owned as a kid. Bought it used, with my allowance. After I got bored of the limited games it could play, I upgraded it myself. Replaced the screen with the color LCD, changed the guts for a miniature PC motherboard. All my own dime. Well, all the dimes the family were willing to give me anyway. They saw video games as a waste of time. Really? I thought games were big business. Always have been, always will be. But not quite as important as to society as whatever random mishmash of tech my siblings cook up. But I love games, and I especially love console games. You can't do long narratives or open world RPGs with arcade cabinets. Sounds like PC games too.
Of course.
Exactly. I mean, I do play FOD too and enjoy the puzzle of it, but I prefer to sink most of my hours into RPGs. Japanese, Western, don't care. I'm even developing my own RPG actually. The Wanderlust Trail. It's a working title. Development is pretty slow since it's just me, but I hope to make a living breathing world beyond compare. A living breathing world beyond all compare. Alright. No arrow to the knee chokes. We're not doing that. Alright. I feel you. PC gamers, we know what it's like to go one more turn and the next thing you know, the sun's gone up, gone down and come back up. I mean, I've done that on all platforms, but yeah. Can't imagine doing that standing up in an arcade cabinet. I mean, I could, but I stand all the time. Exactly. To really delve deep into a game, one that's not as shallow as blasting aliens or munching dots, a game that's more than just a game. A game that's the world. And then she realizes her salad is starting to wilt, left unattended for so long. Oh, I should finish this up. And I need to clear this dungeon, too. Sorry, I tend to ramble a lot. Once I get on a roll. It's fine. Hardly rambly at all. And enjoy your lunch. Okay, bye for now. Soon enough, she's buried herself deeply into the twin activities of nourishing her body and mind, shutting me out completely. Alright. That was a relief for meeting a friendly person with no strings attached. Then I could spot anyway, right? Yep. Strong heart, heads on straight. It's clear Grace is passionate about her work and her play. I really expect that. Good to know someone on this team is going to be simply a delight to play with. Take the surprise pizza. I didn't read the rest of that sign, but we were on top of an ad anyway. Alright, come back. Yeah, we'll roll an ad. On my luck, this is the end of the level, and I could have just hit snooze, but whatever. Okay, so, spending so long indoors, soaking in the smells of detergent, pepperoni, and brass tokens has been draining. So I decided to step out and get some fresh air. Fresh air and a moment of reflection. Still a bit confused. The team's barely a team. It's a ragtag bunch of individual friends without any cohesive direction. I left the apartment this morning hoping to live out my dream of being a FOD 2 champion, but that's not a dream they all share with me, right? So why exactly did Iris lead me here? I think I'm owed some answers by this point. Iris, got a moment? Sure thing, what's up? Okay, so I think they'd be a lot of fun to hang around with, but I'm still back at square one in terms of my Pro Tour dream. I wouldn't want to push them into doing something they have no interest in. That'd just be cruel and irresponsible. But that also means I still need to find a team. So thank you for opening up my social circle a bit. That's all good, but now what do I do? Iris pauses before responding. Tell me, why do you want to win the Pro Tour so badly? What do you mean, why? It's the pinnacle to reach for. It's the Pro Tour Championship. Why wouldn't I want that? Except, before the championship existed, you were content to play at an amateur level. It's not about the glory or even your childhood dream, is it? So why? Why do you need this victory so badly? Everyone's trying to be their best selves, right? To really live up to their potential. That's me. I'm being my best self. Makes me happy to reach for the goal and see it through. It's a good thing. Why shouldn't I have confidence in myself? It's not about wanting to win a game, it's about why you want to win, the truth behind the dream. And I'm sorry to say, I calculated your truth from your own words, posted to social media. Just so you realize I'm not making this up, let me quote some of these back at you. The words are in her voice, but I'm definitely the one who wrote them, as she echoes these short messages back to me. Alright. All set invitational. The calorie one. Longest running ladder grind in weeks. Days, maybe? Hell if I know anymore. It's all a vague blur. Let's hear it for the vague blur. I'm diamond rank again, but at least that'll reset when the season switches over. And then I'm back, and then it's back at it again and again. I'm so fucking tired, but it's worth it. It has to be worth it. I have to win. If I'm not winning, what's even the point of me? Getting very recent flashbacks to finally grinding out the last achievement in fucking DreamWorks All-Star Kart Racing. Okay, that didn't paint a rosy picture of my mental state, did it? I try to speak my own defense. I'd been awake for 20 hours running when I wrote that. Obviously, I have more going on in my life than just winning all the time. But Iris shakes her head at my words, seeing right through them, and explains.
In your heart, you feel that if you aren't constantly winning, you must be a loser, a fraud, an imposter.
Great fat phony. That's me, the fat phony.
This isn't even the only time you talked about it. I could cite more examples if you like. Nearly all of your social media communication is related to your gaming habits. Not your job or family or friends.
Oh,
this is
fuck.
all you have.
Caught.
You've built up so much of your dream around this game, around winning this game, that your whole self-worth is tied into it.
That's bad.
And I think you see the obvious problem with that. I hope.
Alright, I pause, feeling rather attacked when my own phone lays into me. But there's sympathy in her digital voice, not accusation. She doesn't want to call me out, she wants me to call myself out.
What do you think will happen if you join the Pro Tour and fail to make it all the way to an ultimate victory? How would you...
Guess I'll die. I mean, I get it. Logically, the only one team wins the Pro Tour, so it's not like I'm betting my entire existence on winning.
You are. That's exactly what you're doing. Your self-esteem is on the line. Every day you compete. Wanting to win a video game is fine. It's a good thing. And I'm certainly not arguing against having a dream and making it happen. But it's not healthy to gamble your self-esteem at the same time, tying them both together. Do you dream of winning? Or are you just terrified of losing and feeling pain? I could sense that when I analyzed you. I may be code instead of flesh and blood, but I'm an empathy engine at heart. But I couldn't just say that outright. You wouldn't have believed me. So I had to lead you here. To people who can help you find something more to reach for while also reaching for victory. And you can help them, too. The goal of any Irish should be to help as many people as possible.
She smiles up at me, hopeful that I'll understand her words. For example, Jynx has had to overcome adversity for years, but never giving up in the face of a challenge. A lot like you, but her victory is in finding her way through life. She's an insightful one. I'm sure you two sat down and talked, she could help you with your dream. Now, that said, while you want to be his nekobun destroyer of scrubs, I'm not going to force you down this path. Legend of Nekobun will be yours to do with as you please. Uninstall me, and I'll bother you no further. You have free will. But, if you're also Kuririsu, who's desperate to fill the hole in his heart with victories, please consider staying with Team GCF, for your own sake, and I'll help you in any way I can on this path. I'll turn myself off now. Give you time to think. If we never speak again, know that I won't take it personally. Thank you. Out of respect to Iris, I decided to take the question seriously. All day long I've been focused on it, savoring it. Wanted to get this team situation to work out so I could get more of it. Winning. Every story I've ever read tells you to chase your dreams no matter what. That's a noble thing to do, right? And this was my dream. From as far back as I can remember, my wildest dreams were always ones of victory. Sure, I have a job, I pay my taxes. I have friends, usually online. Okay. I head out of town to visit my extended family almost every holiday season. But none of that moves me. Really gets me out of the bed and moves me. No, my dream moves me. And that dream was to keep being a winner. Forever. And isn't that enough? Isn't it a good thing to be the very best, like no one ever was? Who am I? Who do I really want to be? Today I'm curious, so I don't feel like I'm a winner right now. No helping it. She's right. I hadn't really seen things from that perspective before, but she's definitely right. The sickening feeling whenever I lose, whenever I'm a loser. Winning feels better, feels right. Without it, I feel miserable, like I'm miserable. Miserable, pathetic, little nothing. And I'm not so far gone to think that's a healthy way to live. If Iris thinks this new path can help me, so be it. I owe it to myself to at least try. I tap Iris' icon, not to uninstall it, but to activate it. Okay. You're right, Iris. I might need help. And if you think Team GCF can provide that help, well, I'm willing to try. Thank you. Thank you for trusting me. And for what it's worth, I think you could still try out for the Pro Tour if that's what you want. But beware of why you want that victory, too. If you can find a way to achieve your dream in an emotionally healthy manner, well, that'd be great. And with Team GCF in your corner, I calculate you can do just that. Team GCF needs Cody, and Cody needs Team GCF. With a deep sigh, I try to push most of this aside and focus on the here and now. You can keep calling me nekobun. It's my self-chosen name. Well, nekobun, I think I've given you enough food for thought. Now I should let you chew on this a bit. Chew on it a bit. Iris offline. I'm still not totally sure what to make of this. If my dream is one of victory, but victory is unhealthy, well, what do I do? What now? I right-click, apparently. But as I'm pondering exactly what shape my new dream should take, I hear a voice behind me. Hey, got a minute? I have a number of minutes, yes. Jynx pauses to observe me and my somewhat lost expression, so we can get up before continuing. Was talking with the others. Figured we didn't give you what you were hoping for back there. Came here to kick some ass in FOD 2, right? So let's kick some ass. Show you were more than a pile of casual randos. Though you seem to put chick up there. You good? If you want to take a walk, think things through, that's fine by me. My head's still reeling from Iris upending. Oh, but I don't know, just every preconceived notion I had about myself. But I won't deny FOD 2 helps me clear my head and focus. No, I think I should push a few rounds of FOD 2 first. Maybe think things over. She nods, understanding completely. Need to talk, I'll be around. Practically and literally live here, so not hard to find me. Be waiting inside for you. Take your time. Feels strange agreeing to go play the game that slam dunked me right into this meth. Meth? I need to go to bed after this. Can't talk. But if I'm not going to just walk away from all this, go away from gaming in general, that's a bit of a hard turn. I owe it to myself to keep moving forward, if only to see what will happen. Iris didn't tell me to stop playing, so until I can figure out my answers, I guess I'll keep playing. And honestly, I think distracting myself with a little FOD 2 would be nice right about now, win or lose. So, with a shrug, I walk into good, clean fun, headed for the arcade. It's been a minute. Again, we're going to finish the whole level at least, but then I'm going nappies. As in sleepy, not nappies, just in diapers. I'm just making sure the achievement... Okay. For chapter 1 didn't ding yet. Alright. By the time I arrived in the arcade, the rest of the crew's already gathered, talking amongst themselves. When I approached, they switched focus to me. And lo, the newbie hath returned. Excellent. Let's get this party started. Sorry for moving the mic. That's gimmick infringement, Zapper. Only I get to use the King's English, but yes, 'tis quite excellent indeed. Jynx just offers me a quiet, knowing nod of appreciation, not prone to flowery speeches. Okay, so we decided we're going to spend the rest of the afternoon taking turns playing some Fist of Discomfort 2, in honor of our new friend. We'll take turns beating up online randos, and those not playing can cheer to the other ones on. It'll be educational and fun. And you get first crack at it, of course. So who's your lucky partner for the inaugural match of this afternoon's festivities? For a moment, I'm speechless. I figured it'd be like pulling teeth getting them to play my game, but here they are, ready to welcome me into the fold with some hot ninja fight in action. Thanks, everyone. Nice to show off a little, too. I could use the ego boost. Thankfully, I brought my keyboard from home to play with. I'm not used to arcade joysticks yet. I may not know much about arcades, but I do know that FOD 2 has a built-in slide-out tray and USB port, so you can bring a joystick from home. I tugged my keyboard, tugged my keyboard out from my backpack, slotted into place, and fortunately the numlock light turns green when I plug it in. It's good to go. Aside from the weird looks I'm getting from everyone, probably the only person on the planet on Earth who prefers to play this game with WASD keys. I mean, there are fighters I play with a gamepad, so. Alright. Well, Jynx was the one who invited me back in, so might as well keep that train going. I need someone swift and accurate. Can't think of a better partner than our resident racing queen. How about it, Jynx? Sounds like a plan. Let's roll. Jynx fetches a nearby backpack, pulling out a glowing blue biofeedback joystick. She uncurls the cable and plugs it into the USB port on the front of the game. Not exactly standard, but these gimmicky sticks are easier on my wrists. All set. But before we can begin, my phone chimes in from the depths of my pocket with a question. Hey, can I ask a favor? I'm starting as a blank slate here, as a default iris. I don't have any real knowledge of how this game you're all obsessed with actually works. Wait, she calculated out what team I should join without actually knowing how FOD 2 works in the first place? Weird. I think it'd help if you two played through a match while explaining the basics to me. You're a computer. Can't you just, like, jack into the Matrix and instantly know FOD 2 Kung Fu or something? Oh, I could go download the data I need to really be great at this game. I mean, computers have been beating humans at games for decades. She said with a tiny puff of pride in her voice. But I'm an emotional language interpreter. Hearing things in your own words helped me learn. So, if you don't mind, could you give me a quick tutorial? Yeah, sure, we'll explain how it all works. I need no minigame tutorial, so... Right, so do you know anything about the original Fist of Discomfort before we went to a 2-on-2 battle format? Sort of. It's a MOBA, right? Multiplayer online battle arena. Fight down the lanes, destroy the enemy dojo. Okay, so you've got some data. Good. But the game's changed considerably with the sequel. Now it's less about zone control and more of a score attack game. Okay. Stories of two rival clans vying for control of the legendary Sacred Dojo. For one full year they fought down the Bridge of Destiny until in winter they reached their ultimate destination. At that point the dojo door opened and allowed in only the most worthy, most honorable clan. The other was exiled from the lands forever. Such a rich and involving backstory. Nah, it's just a goofy way of saying score more points than the other team before time runs out. Each team has 2 players, and an unending swarm of ninja minions. Each stage is one giant kung fu fight scene. Each minion you beat up scores you points. Each time you KO an enemy player, you score points. Your goal is to score the most points before the game ends. To do that, we have to optimize, counterplay, and outthink our opponents. We farm ninjas for gold, buy weapons and scrolls, summon more minions, use special moves and cooldowns. Whoa, slow down. This is sounding complicated. Complicated as hell. Creep wave timing, item builds, last hitting, character tier rankings. But you boil it all down, and all you really need to know is the rock, paper, scissors metagame. The, what? RPS metagame, or, wait for it, rock, paper, scissors. Wait, the most complicated esport in the world is just rock, paper, scissors? Most of them are. Basically, everything else is just nitty-gritty details. At the heart of it all, there's 4 tactics to pick from. Defending against an aggressor, using powerful special abilities, or just directly attacking the enemy and their ninjas. Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, it affects your stats, too. Okay. Ooh. Attack defeats special. Special defeats defense. Got it. Oh. And they literally did the icon, so it's a rock, paper, and scissors. I mean, if you look at it closely, the icons are literally just a rock, a paper scroll, and 2 swords crossed like scissors. The obvious one is to attack, diving in and fighting with your fists and blades, but it interrupts anyone using a special ability. But if they're defending, it won't work. Scissors beats paper, but is beaten by rock. You're getting it, yeah. Defending holds the line against incoming attacks, but gets blown away by slower activating stronger special abilities. You can't react quickly enough. Specials are big and flashy and awesome and blow away defenders, but a quick aggro attacker can interrupt you. I'm guessing those identity traits you've been analyzing could be a good indicator of how strong you are with each ability, too. I'm honestly not sure where I stand. Ah. This fucking bug. Get out of here. Alright. So, heart, smiley. Oh no, heart, star, smiley. Got it. Alright, so attack has all 3 of my stats, but defend has my strongest. Okay. That would make sense. A very steady person would be excellent figuring out exactly the right time to use a special. Yep, Gutsy is great for attacking, kindly can defend well, and Quirky is probably a jack of all trades. Got it. So all I need to know are those 3 techniques? Well, there's a 4th, a trump card. Your ultimate ability. Each team can only use one of these per game. Your ult smashes through everything. everything. And if your opponent tries to ultimate at the same time, yours counters it for huge points. Jynx and I will be taking on another 2 players, trying to predict their attacks, defense, specials, and ultimates, while countering with their own. Do that well enough, and you win. I see, so really I just need to know those 4 things, and that's enough to follow the flow of a match. That's the basics. There are also bonus points based on your skill, what season of the year you're in, but we'll go on that as we play. Here, we'll start up a game so we can show you. Jynx drops in 2 quarters, 1 for each of us, and fires up the online matchmaker to find us a good pair of punching bags to demonstrate our skills on. One of those motherfuckers stole my hair. Okay, I've played against these particular randos before. Should be a warm-up for us. Mr. Come At Me Bro loves to attack. And he's not dense enough to do it all the time, but more often than not, he'll be in your face. He's also bad at predicting our moves. I should start by defending, since he's likely to rush right at me. Okay. So, come at me, bro. Wants to come at me? Fine by me. I turtle up and defend against the attacks, keep myself and my minions safe. Your defend beats their attack. You earn 140 points. 140 0. Not bad. Not bad at all. My turn. Guessing my opponent is more by the book. Goes for seasonal bonus. Wait, seasons? As the game progresses, we move through spring, summer, fall, and winter. These are different bonuses there are different bonuses for different actions in different seasons. It's not much, but every point helps, and sometimes it makes opponents predictable, if they crave those points. The enemies in Jynx's lanes are very predictable. In spring he likes to attack, summer he defends, fall he uses specials. And what season is good for your, what's that called, your ultimate? Oh, the ult's a bit different. Our team gets 1 ultimate per game. At Jynx or I can use it, but once we use it, it's gone. But when we do use it, we win. Period. Trumps whatever your opponent was trying. And if we counter their ultimate with our own, well, that's practically a game over right there. Oh, so you have to choose when to use it. Right, and our opponents will be doing the same. I don't think they'll use their ultimate this early in the game, though. I would say he's most likely to attack this turn, so Jynx would be better off defending. I kind of like that you get to...
Pathetic.
You get to... Well, I guess you're sort of slotting for a coach/leader role, so you get to tell everyone what to do. God, I'm so tired. Oh. Score now 260 to 0. You get the idea now, right? Iris, back and forth. Jynx and I fight these other 2 players, deciding our overall strategy as the year progresses. Okay, I think I get it. Focus on your fight, and let's see you win. Even if winning isn't everything, even if I need to be okay with losing, that doesn't mean I shouldn't try to lose. Or that doesn't mean I should try to lose. I'll give it all I have. Alright, Summer. Summer's better for defending. Well, he's by the book, though, so I'm going to defend again. Come at me, bro. Wants to come at me? Fine with me. I turtle up and defend against the attacks. Alright. And then, if they're by the book, attack.
Not enough. Almost, but not enough.
I thought they were going to special. Alright, defend again. Or was summer good for defending, fall was good for special? My bad, I got it mixed up.
Could at least make this challenging for me.
Your attack beats are special, you earn 120 points. In winter, our best shot is to team up, combining our skill bonuses together, but they're going to be doing the same, so it might be hard to predict their moves. The endgame's critical. Okay, let's wrap this up. Any particular tactics? Knowing these randos, first move well, anything goes, but Mr. By the Book tries to force special moves out on the very last turn. And they get reckless, less able to counterplay us. Alright, I'm gonna ult. It's a risk, using my once per game ultimate, but the time is right. I channel my energy and pour it on in one huge splashy attack, something come at me bro wasn't prepared for. Use your ultimate. Use around 30. And he tries to do special, so attack again.
Not enough.
Nope.
You win.
faster, stronger. We had all we needed to win this race.
Do you want to skip all 5 2 minigames in the future? Let's say you decide whether you win or lose and say, okay. I'd rather play it. But it's cool that I give you the option. Play minigame. Okay, thanks. On with the show. With our admittedly pathetic enemies crushed, the rest of Team GCF cheers for a victory. Feels good. Still feels good to win. I know Iris warned me about the dopamine hit victory I'd become hooked on, but...
Not bad at all.
Interesting to see you play your playstyle in action, too. Having a front row seat was worth the price of admission. Tag with me again sometime. See if I can learn some more from you. Thanks, Jynx. I was a bit pushy about wanting to play FOD 2 earlier, and pushy about the Pro Tour. I'm still, sorting out some feelings about that one. But I'm glad I had a chance to play with you. Okay, who's up next? There's practically a Black Friday sale level of shoving to get to the front as they reach for those joysticks. For another hour, we partner up in various combos, fighting against online players, swapping tips, having a laugh, getting salty, a little bit of everything. Ho, ha ha, god, turn, parry, dodge, spin, ha, thrust. Settle down. I need help up here in my lane. On my way, my fair. Don't call me that. On my way, Jynx. We win some, we lose some. Oh, bullshit. I hate the RNG crit damage in this game. A one-hit gank? Hey, it happens. I'll hold myself into certain death to buy time while you respawn. And as proof, Iris might be onto something. The losses don't feel quite as painful. Not this time. Not while fighting at their side. I wonder, do you think a Tomokaze aggro build could work? Buy some cheap items and storm them right out of the gate? Works well for Queen Bee and the four Heavenly Kings. I've seen her run Tomokaze aggro all the time on streams. He's practically mastered. Do we have to fight the Elite Four in this? If you're interested, you could pick up a few things by watching her. The atmosphere is completely different from grinding on the ladder in my darkened bedroom all by myself. We share in wins and losses. I'd never been to an arcade before this day. Never really saw the point. Not when I could play from home. Waste of money, on travel and tokens. Too socially awkward. Not worth the hassle, right? But despite being an arcade newbie, a keyboard warrior, they've accepted me into their fold. And playing alongside them is, well, it's something else entirely. I could get used to this. I really could. Still, the hour's growing late, and I'm getting hungry again. Pizza twice in a single day only sounds fun. Incorrect. I went up the curly spiral cord on my keyboard, ready to move out. Okay, it's been a blast, but I think I should be heading home. It's getting late. Departing so soon, 'tis a shame, but no slight on your person. Your first day in a new situation can be overwhelming. I can see that. I know I wasn't very comfortable my first few times here at the arcade, but you grow into it. Promise. And we'll always welcome you back here, nekobun. It's a promise. Dinner and sleep for me, definitely. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Smile parts my lips as I offer them a wave and turn to leave. Only to find my path to the exit blocked. Okay, I do remember running into these four. Four cocky-looking people stand as if part of an ancient phalanx formation, giving the arcade a once-over. What's more, they're all wearing the trademark golden jerseys of Team Play to Win, the hottest fisted discomfort team in the nation. I recognizes them instantly. Who doesn't know the superstars of Team Play to Win? The team I originally wanted to join. That is until this afternoon. The beefy one of the bunch, I think, is handled as Blitz, looks around, clearly unimpressed with what he sees. Huh, nice broom closet. Where's the arcade? Woman at her side. Yes, that's Divine. Or at his side, sorry. I recognize her from the streams, lets out a little snicker, and stage whispers it to him in response. I think this is the arcade, Blitz. It's charming, I suppose. Quaint in a way. Likely popular with the kiddies. A slightly unshaven teammate smirks while rolling his eyes. That'd be Coda, supposedly the brains of the team. Now, Divine, we're here to have fun and play nice. Let's not be all rude and stuff to local yokels. But I ignored those three. There's one more who has my complete and undivided attention. Hunter? Well, looks like a little nekobun found himself a little team after all. I was so worried about you, truly. I thought no team was going to accept you. But then a digital birdie divulged that you were spending your time here, and I thought I'd come by and see it in person. It's really nice. Really. But what with the pizza to heal your wounds and your soap suds to clean you after, I'd utterly destroy you. Bwahaha. What the hell is Hunter doing here? Why are you here? How did you find you? Huh? It's easy to find a fish that jumps out of its tank. I expect you to flop to the nearest, easiest solution possible. Did you even check out the rank of your team, nekobun? You're gonna suffocate with them. This can't be. I try so hard to keep it 100 arm's length, so I don't have to endure their shit. How'd they track me down? Plus, your phone automatically checked you in at this location on Pengy Pals Go. Note to self: stop signing up to random websites without reading the TOS. Seriously though, I'm loving the vibe here, nekobun. My friends and I are going to stay a while and enjoy the atmosphere. The P2 dub. Hunter snaps their fingers and their teammates snap to attention. Spread out. The fancy wave of their hand, team play to win disperses around the place. Immediately, it's clear they're keen to start some trouble. You know what? I'm itching to play some games too. Without parting words, Hunter looks me dead in the eyes before turning around and leaving me where I stand. Immediately, the attention in the arcade jacks up to a ridiculous degree. Clearly more than 3.6 Rontgens of an unstable nuclear situation. Not great, not terrible. Team play to win are quickly found various ways to cause trouble, antagonizing my new friends, messing with the games. Easiest thing would be to avoid all this drama and stay on the sidelines, but that's not what friends do. Even if I'm a relatively new friend, less than a day old, I should step in and help where I can. nekobun, let me help. How can a phone app help with the playground bullies? I'm keeping my microphone input open and echolocating any trouble you may find around the place. Check out your map. Pick a place to go. I don't think you'll be able to visit everyone before things boil over. Right. Prioritize. Got it. What's happening right now? Strategy. Alright. Well, the game hogs die. Over on the fall side of the cave, I spot Jynx loitering near her beloved Fast Car 7 game, shifting from foot to foot, legs getting tired quickly. Asked her why she isn't comfortably seated behind the wheel and blasting around corners at unsafe speeds. Well, one of the team play-to-win players is sitting in her seat, lazily cruising around the turns, or through the turns with one perfectly manicured hand on the wheel. In fact, when I walk up to chat with Jynx, the play-to-winner is the one that actually greeted me first. Sorry, no autographs right now. I'm totally killing it at this game. I was not planning on asking for one, no. Ah, great. Appreciate that, you know? So many of my adoring fans won't give me any space or privacy. So it's, oh, I love your streams, Divine. Oh, can I have a hug, Divine? Or, oh, will you sign my leg, Divine? Oh, people get so gross. Nobody here wants their leg autographed. Look, I scheduled an online game with a friend coming up soon, so you want to wrap up your race so I can get a turn? Aw, sorry, arcade rules, honey. Winner stays on, and I am winning.
Come on.
Only because I modded the game to have weak AI, so I can focus on improving my time trials. And you're in my seat. You don't see your name on it, honey. Perfectly good seat right next to this one, too. See? Play on that one. You're in the only one with hand controls. I literally can't use the other. Yeah, that sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. Not my fault you're defective. I will kill you. Uh-oh. Jinx's eyelid just started twitching, and I think she's biting her lip hard enough to draw blood. Look, be a darling and fetch me some water or something, okay? I'll be here for some time. Jinx's grip on her walking cane tightens to the point where I swear I can hear bones creak. But oddly, she backs down. Damn it. Oh. That was the voice clip. Anyway. I dropped to a whisper low enough not to be heard over the digital revs of a digital car engine. Can't you just kick her off? It's your game. You've got priority. Want to, believe me, but that's not the way arcades work. Winner stays on. Others quarter up and wait. Besides, Ben and Matt are in the game, not me. Okay, so get Ben and Matt to come over here and boot her off the thing. They're distracted. I look around for Ben and Matt, owners of this privately owned business establishment and resident authority figures. Who are too busy dealing with a couple of washing machines spewing out rich, creamy soap all over the floor.
I'd call this a mess, but it's sort of the elemental opposite of messy.
Maybe we could throw a foam party and call it a new selling point.
Foam nights at shampoo. Ah, I see. I could beat her. I nearly jump when the wallflower makes his presence felt. I'll race against her. I don't need hand controls. I can use the second player seat. If I beat her, she can't stay on the game. Since when are you a racer?
Possibly end badly.
I'm a survivor. I'm pretty sure keeping a ton of virtual metal from flying all over the guardrail of a mountain pass is a lot like playing a shmup. Dunno, it's a long shot. Or we just convince her to bail? Don't ask me how, other than breaking her legs, which is kind of where I'd want to start, personally. We don't play it cool. We risk making the situation with all these P2W toadies more volatile than it already is. Ugh, not worth. My race against Naomi will just have to wait. She's pretty busy, but I can reschedule for later. It's the adult thing to do. Don't selfishly boot a player off your favorite game. Just adapt your own plans and move on. But whoever said I was an adult? I want to support Team GCF, my new friends. How do we make this happen? Oh, we're absolutely shaming her. Celebrity can be a double-edged sword. If this divine values her image enough, maybe we can turn her attitude against her. Jynx, permission to do something sketchy? Spotlight and shame her for what she just said.
Let's do this.
My knees are fucking killing me, so yeah, make it like Exodia and obliterate her. People hogging resources set aside for the disabled are going to the special hell, and I make the travel arrangements. Okay, but you sure you're okay with me playing advocate for you? You seem more like a self-advocate sort of person. Let's just say I'm curious how you're going to swing this, so I'm willing to step back just this once. Besides, I'd probably just lay into her like the fist of an angry god, which I'm okay with. Fisting sounds counterproductive. Good luck, nekobun. That's two, well, two compatriots that have brought up fisting. I wouldn't say advocated, since he opted against it. Alright, I walk back over to Fast Car 7, sliding my phone into my open palm, but hand turned away, and I hide it for the time being. Hey, excuse me. Where's my water bottle? Racing is thirsty work. I just want to confirm something with you. Did you seriously tell my friend that it's not my problem you're defective? Did I stutter? Oh, these laundromat plebs, I swear. Just making sure? Okay. I put my phone up, opening apps for all the random social media websites I kept signing up for. How do you spell divine? 2 I's? There's a Y in there somewhere in there? What? Hey, you can't post that. Why? You confirmed you said it, and once everyone finds out you're ableist, I have fun keeping your contract. I said nothing of the sort. You can't prove that. Iris, you're keeping an open microphone rolling, right? Mind spinning that back for me? Sure thing, nekobun. And what do you know? In my pocket privacy violation echoes Divine's own words back at her while I prepare my posts. Yeah, that sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. Not my fault you're defective. So to make sure I'm tagging this right, you're at DivinePDW on Twitter, the Divine one on Facewall, and Divine was taken on Pixtagrammer, right? You can't do this. I won't let you. Let me? Divine, I'm not a comic villain. Do you seriously think I'd explain my master stroke if there remained the slightest chance of you affecting this outcome? I did it 35 seconds ago. All messages sent. Teehee, that was fun. Divine's jaw hits the floor as she realizes her protest come too late. And in the background, I can see Jynx trying to hide her wide grin. Tactical as usual. I suggest you get your apology video prepared. Tick-tock, tick-tock. You're a terrible, terrible person. Eat shit and die. She sneers at me before climbing out of the driver's seat and marching away. Huh, clever move. I can see my work here is done. You didn't do anything. Domino was swooshing a cape and fluttering away. Personal responsibility is my kind of thing. Admit to your mistakes, make amends for them. Forcing her to face the music feels good. Plus, now I don't have to get arrested again for assault. Right. Wait, again? Something of a temper. I was very hot-headed, very impulsive in my wild years. Settled down a bit now, but sometimes it bubbles up. Like when someone leaves the toilet seat up? Actually, that's pretty normal for the disabled soul. Sometimes it's physically difficult to move it up and down, or works better when up for people with dwarfism, and you were making a joke, right?
Sorry about that.
It's okay. Let's backspace that one and try again. Get what you mean, though. Unfortunately, my friends... I did say fortunately, I just kind of rolled together there. Fortunately, my friends keep me in check. Keep me being the person I want to be. Jynx shifts her cane from hand to hand, leaning heavily on it. Okay, show's over. Drift Queen's got a school of retro geek on how to drive, and I really, really need to sit down. Gotcha. Happy to help out. Call me if she bugs you again. I'll kill her. Deal. I'll leave Jynx and Domino to see what else I can help with. Alright. I don't know if I'm the biggest strat talk guy, but I think Loxley's jacked enough to handle some jock dipshit. Off to one side of the laundry zone, away from Ben and Matt's Bubble Bonanza, I spot a small gathering. Rhapsody and Zapper, as well as Coda from Team P2W. Weren't you a member of P2W, like, for a very short time? I guess you only stayed up on the metagame when you actually had a good team. Everyone knows Tomokaze is headed for Nerf City. It's patently obvious. She's way too flexible, which makes her way too powerful. Nearly every major FOD 2 team runs at least one, if not several, Tomokaze specialists, making the meta so predictable it hurts. Once they nerf her, she'll be as good as gone from the game.
A viable tactic.
There's always going to be a place for middle-of-the-road character like Tomokaze. She's a solid pick. Individually, she's not that powerful, but paired is where true power shines. She's easy for new players to pick up and play.
Don't see that working out.
So, no, I don't think they will change her dramatically anytime soon. Who cares about noobs? FOD 2 needs to retain the core player base and satisfies the demands of the players. Get fucked. Get fucked. The competitive scene can't grow with such an obvious main pick at the heart of the metagame. Tomokaze has to go. You're a fool for not seeing that. Flunk that fool. What's wrong exactly? Oh, thank Iron Jesus, it's nekobun. Talk some sense to these two, okay?
This sucks.
All this metagame yammering is boring. Boring and pointless. It's like a comment section brought to life. Who cares which characters are in or out of the game, or who gets buffed or nerfed? Who cares what the future may bring? Just play the damn game we've actually got and have fun with it. But I'm play to win, not an elementary school computer club. You can't win without a plan. And Tomokaze breaks every plan we have. She's literally easy mode. You can't just remove Tomokaze. Think of how that will impact the game. All we'll have are characters that are too difficult to learn, which will drive new players away. And new players will grow the competitive scene, not character removal. Whatever, fool. Oh, all this theory crafting is making my brain leak out of my ears. All I hear is slosh, slosh, slosh. Oh, so it's a debate about FOD 2 nerd stuff. Still, if I could step in and close this down, that's one less flashpoint of conflict going down in an arcade. Zapper's right. Quick dwelling on forums predicting the future. Just to enjoy the game we got. Armchair quarterbacking is kind of pointless, right? Leads you to spend more time yelling on the forums than actually play. It's not like we can predict what changes the developers will make in the end. You could be wasting your time planning for a future that never comes. Exactly, we plan, God laughs. You can theory craft all you want, but in the middle of a match, you just do whatever works, Tomokaze or no Tomokaze. Wait, so you go into a fight with no build in mind at all? Not even an item purchase list for dojo power-ups? Yeah. No, why bother? Every fight is different. I'm not going to be a slave to someone else's fact when I'm in the middle of absolute chaos. Right on. I bring the fight to the enemy no matter who they're playing. Tomokaze, Silent Blade, Akemi, doesn't matter.
Beat my pure awesomeness.
Throw anyone in my way and I'll shoot them down like clay pigeons in Duck Hunt. Ah, hubris. Your overbearing pride will be shattered when some button-mashing 10-year-old with Tomokaze face rolls you. Mark my words. Are you seriously saying that you could get whooped by a total newbie just because they use Tomokaze? Wow, you must really suck to have such a little faith in your own skills. It's kind of sad, my dude. That's not what oh, forget it. There's no talking to you pathetic fanboys. When FOD 2 crashes and burns, mark my words, I'll have told you all this would happen. Consider him marked. Zapper gives him the old finger guns before Coda stomps away in a huff. Someone who's supposed to be the brains in P2W didn't have much critical thinking. Maybe next time it'll be a real debate instead of tossing insults. I'm going back to watching this stream.
Yeah.
See, this is why I like having you around. You shake things up. We really need that if we're ever going to break out of stagnation. I'm just doing what I can do to support my friends.
Meh.
If you're going to proselytize about the power of friendship, save it, please. Oh, sorry. Look, I get it. Friends are good. Friends are great. Yada, yada. But you got to speak your mind true, not just because you want to be a good friend. Never step in and express an opinion around me unless it's absolutely honest. Got it? That was honest. Don't say I want you. What do you think I want to hear? I wasn't. Honestly, I got into the friendship thing. That's for real.
Okay.
Oh, okay, good. As long as we're clear. I'm out. Later. Alright. We'll just do all the friend ones. On the far side of Good Clean Fun, Grace is demoing her indie RPG on the fancy homebrew handheld game console, sort of. Well, this game's easy as hell. Slice, dice, 200 XP. Little guy didn't even put up a fight.
What?
That's a shepherd, not a fighter at all. Blitz, please, you're not supposed to be killing the villager NPCs. I don't see why not. They're packed with tons of XP. I've leveled up 3 times in 5 minutes cutting my way through this town. They have XP because they have levels in crafting skills, not because they're meant to be murdered. Don't know what to say. XP is XP, and they're good XP. Oh, look at the blood spray. So much for the laundry you were carrying, lady. You're gonna need to put a stain treatment on that blanket.
No.
You killed the town weaver. She loved music and quilting and... So what's this game called again? Wandering Trial or something? Where's the big bad at the end? I want to skip to the end. Run, stupid villagers. I've got an axe and you've got heads, so I'm going to use one on the other. But please don't. Just give me back my game. Oh, what was that? Speak up. Can't hear you over all these digital screens and stuff. Give it back, please, if you don't mind. You're playing it wrong. Hey, come on. You'll never grow as a game designer without feedback. Don't you want me to test this thing? Not enough game devs really listen to the gamers, you know? They hide and ignore us or ban us from their forums. Or are you afraid of I'm going to kill him? No, it's just that I am... okay, I guess. Also, does how this even happen? I try to catch Grace's attention. As she mouths, help me, it's my way briefly. Unable to even raise her voice, so racked with nerves and anxiety. And I barely notice Loxley sliding up next to me. I have no idea how one manages to lurk in the shadows of a brightly lit pizzeria, but he's done.
Acceptable.
That such a ruffian should harass our fair Grace like this. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Something must be done. Fortunately, he's talking quietly enough that the ruffian himself doesn't hear us. Plus, the little speaker's loudly squealing with the screams of the innocent. And been a matter busy dealing with an impromptu phone party, or we get this guy booted out of here. No, the task falls to us, I'm afraid, and her friends and allies. Or as her friends and allies, we are honor bound. And I suggest this be executed in a subtle manner, lest mere attentions turn into full troubles. I propose shenanigans. If you can distract this brute in a way that makes him drop the game, I will promptly retrieve it. You want him to drop Grace's custom homemade game console? I have faith in my agility. I can save it from impact with the floor, and this act would break his attention away from it. I mean, if you have a better stratagem in mind, I'm all ears, but we should act swiftly and decisively. What do you propose? Alright, shenanigans. Yeah, I'm not in the mood to deal with this guy head on. The idea of pulling some epic maneuver on him has certain bent appeal. So we run a distraction play? Indeed, I'll get in position, do what you can to pull his attention away from the game and make him drop it. We'll outwit this fool with ease, tally-ho. Loxley blends back in with the crowd, tugging his hoodie up and over his distinctively sharp gaze, becoming a simple nobody. I mean, that outfit's not going to stick out at all. Leave me to engage with this lunk in some manner that'll tank anger from him. Let's see, what were really causing too much chaos? Well, we're in the middle of a tightly arranged restaurant full of tables and chairs and condiments and such, aren't we? Pizza slice. For my next trick, I'll require an extra cheesy slice of cheese on cheese on cheese. Something really gooey and sloppy. With Benemat distracted, I sneak behind the counter with... Oh, it's actually... the surprise me pizza was its own challenge. Fetching my weapon of choice. And then, strolling on casual as can be... Oh no, how clumsy of me. What the hell? Feeling the sizzling cheese splatter all over his back, the jock staggers forward, dropping Grace's game in the process. Just as Loxley slips in nice and low, a vague green blur as his hand snakes out to grab the game just inches above the ground. And he's out again. Before the play-to-win player even notices what happened, he's too busy looking like he wants to tear me in half, anyway. Hey, watch where you're fucking going. Sorry, my mistake. You okay? He angrily wipes his clothes before grabbing a fistful of napkins from a dispenser nearby. You know, conveniently, there's a laundromat just over. I know where it is, thank you. I swear, if you wreck my clothes. And he stomps off, having completely lost interest in Grace's game. Thankfully not taking an interest in cold-blooded murder, either. He could try. Oh, jeez, what, that was... Worry not, Lady Grace. Your allies should always be here in your time of need. That was dangerous, and you could have started a fight. You didn't need to do that. You really shouldn't have done that. But, at least my game is safe. Oh, what a mess. I'll just restore the database to bring all my friends back. Excuse me, I have work to do. Thank you.
Most unfortunate.
Oh, it seems a swashbuckling antics have not pleased our fair maiden. Nevertheless, I'm quite impressed with your skill, young nekobun. You acted with decisive swiftness to rescue our hard work.
Marvelous.
Should we be forced to draw blades against a foe in the future, I shall feel great comfort in knowing I fight alongside you. Okay, can we drop the Robin Hood act for a bit? It's getting far too silly. It's not a Ren Fair, okay? Can we drop the gimmick for a bit, please? As you wish, as you like. I mean, sure, okay. I realize my modus is rather flamboyant, honestly. At this point, it's sort of like breathing, you know? I do it on pure instinct. Consider it, let's say, aspirational. If I can bring class and panache to my daily living, well, I can be a fine man indeed. I'd hope so, anyway. But rest assured, I may be a bit of a silly individual, but my appreciation is sincere. And I appreciate your efforts on this day. Fine, fine. I appreciate your efforts, too. Sorry, did I didn't mean to click auto. There we go. Well, our work here is finished. Shall we hearken away before that uncouth fellow comes back, seeking vendetta? Let's get out of here before he comes back and kicks the shit out of us. Yes, that. Yep, definitely a good idea to make ourselves scarce in this area. It's getting late. How long are we going to have to deal with play to win squatting in our clubhouse anyway? Fortunately, things stay quiet for a few minutes. I need time for a breather anyway. I can't believe this is the team I wanted to join this morning. Made sense. Play to winner at the top of the esports mountain. But wow, are they awful people. Beep beep, nekobun. I'm detecting a buildup of social tension. Please follow the indicator on your map. Oh great, now what? Over in the arcade, around the FOD 2 machine itself, play to win scores go up against GCF, both sides finally having enough of this mess. I feel good if we can win this one. I mean, even if we can't, I'll probably go with whatever the result is, but anyway. Don't even know why we came to this pathetic little arcade in the first place.
Kidding me?
Just a prissy little celebrity talent loser who thinks your follower count is a measure of awesomeness. A bunch of little fragile snowflakes can't even take a
Seriously?
complete waste of time acting all high and mighty when you're simply don't understand when the game, how the game is meant to be played with that attitude. You never will. I was just trying to explain how I felt. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to.
Hell no.
Leave Grace alone, you fucking loser. I can't fathom why Nate would waste his time with you lot. This is getting ridiculous, but I know how to solve it, or at least refocus all this aggression into something else. Knife fight. Alright. That's it. If we're gonna fight, we fight. Hunter, you, me. Pod 2, let's do this. Alright, fuck ass. Fuck this. We're done shouting past each other. It's time to put up and shut up. Hunter, we go toe to toe in FOD 2, just like the old days. One match to close out this whole mess, then everybody goes home. You gonna step or not? Oh, if you really want to lose in front of your new friends, be my guest. Challenge accepted. Hunter steps forward from the rest of PGW, welcoming the competition. Coda will join me against you and one of your teammates, fair? We'll see which team rules and which team rules once and for all. I wasn't planning on raising the emotional stakes of this fight, but that old urge to win to prove myself is rising. Win over team play to win would do a lot for morale, and do a lot for our image. It could be the springboard we need in our future. Agreed, let's do this. I ignore Coda's snickering guffaws as I pull my keyboard out again, jamming the USB plug into the game. I have to stay focused. Hunter confidently steps up to the built-in joystick while Coda digs out a portable biofeedback USB joystick, plugging the fancy glowing glue controller in. All of us are ready to go. We need a fourth, a partner I can rely on. 2 versus 2, that's a rule of FOD 2. We don't want to call him for this decisive fight. I would take Zapper because she'll probably throw Coda off. Locked and loaded, Zapper? Locked, loaded, and ready to open fire. Let's be awesome together. The 4 of us step up to FOD 2 ready to kick some ass. That's when I realized my folly. Hunter knows all my moves. I know all their moves too, but this is basically a coin toss, and nobody likes 50-50 odds when they can do better. If I start out in the same lane as Hunter, leaving Zapper to dangle with Coda, this could go badly. So I switch positions, whispering to Zapper as the game loads and the match begins. Psst, you take on Hunter. We like to use specials early and attacks in the late game. And Coda focuses almost entirely on defense, so I'll try to counterplay that with specials. Got it? So Coda defense. Can I check the history? Alright, he specials early. Got it. So, attack. Alright. Brief nod of understanding from Zapper, and Team PTW versus Team GCF begins. Win or lose, I need to give it my all. Even if I really, really want to win this, I have to focus on the fight and the fight alone, for the sake of my dreams. Maybe I will scum it, but we'll see. We'll see how badly we lose. I'll worry about it after that.
Fight.
Alright, if he's going to attack at all, he's going to do it first round. So, I'm going to defend. Okay. Alright, Hunter specials early. So, attack. Oh, he would first round too. Now he's going to defend, so I'm going to special. Timing's tricky, but I managed to pull off a wicked special move. Sweeping energy kick right to the face of Coda. Alright, I'm going to have her attack.
You've got to be kidding me. You're using that method. Damn metagame nerds.
They're up. Alright. Special again.
You can't stop me.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna special him again. I'll have her ultimate.
You can't step to this with that weak-ass determination. Embrace the impossible. Fight gods. Eat the sun.
I appreciate her complete lack of chill. Alright.
You win.
GG, losers. Y'all got zapped.
Of course she has a catchphrase. We won? We won! We won a match over the best team in the nation. All those old instincts come rushing in. The thrill and satisfaction of victory. Beating P2W feels good. Feels damn good. And that's how shit gets done. Suck it, P2W losers. Really, nekobun? Hiding behind your lackey? Too scared to take me on? You wouldn't have seen victory if you faced me instead. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, didn't. Team game, Hunter. Neither of us are lone wolves anymore. Adapt to die. Needless to say, Coda's not particularly thrilled with the outcome either. I call hacks. They have to be cheating. No way a bunch of laundromat losers could beat us. Darn, you got me. Used my magical phone fairy to hack the FOD2 servers and fake the score. Then I gave myself $1 million and rigged an election. Don't you fucking mock me. I know you're a cheater and I'll prove it. I want a rematch. I demand a rematch. Best of 3. The only way to prove that wasn't a fluke. Because it was a fluke. They're all cheaters. Really? I saw a clean victory. And now the whole internet has seen it as well. Loxley holds up his phone, playing a video he'd been secretly taking of the whole match. Of Play to Win's humiliating loss. And Coda's ranting. A bit clickbaity, but I opted to title it A Whiny Team Play to Win Crybaby Utterly Schooled by Local Laundromat Underdogs. Lovely, isn't it? Now the whole world knows your pedestal isn't quite so out of reach. Why, you little... I'm about to reply when I'm cut off. A figure had been lurking in the background this whole time, making her presence felt. Get that Ojo-sama. She's got the Ojo-sama look. I don't know if she'll have to laugh, but we'll go haughty. Basic haughty. The coach for Team Play to Win, Victoria Proud. Proud? Proud? Old? Let's go Proud. Probably the esports star player Valkyrie. I'd seen her come in with the team, but she hadn't talked to anyone since arriving. Quiet like death, only watching and waiting. Now she glowers at Coda and Hunter, extremely unhappy with the results, her frown causing Coda to shift nervously. Coach, I just meant that. She holds up a finger to her lips, silencing him. Then, in a turn of eeny, meeny, miny, mo between her two players, her finger eventually lingers on Coda.
You're fired.
Okay, we got a voice sample, good. What? What, this whole mess is thanks to Hunter. They wanted to come in here in the first place. Her eyes narrow at Coda's complaints, which stops him mid-sentence.
Stop passing the blame. Not only do you look childish, but you've made the whole team look bad. And I won't stand for that.
So, Dom voice. Got it. She says grudgingly whilst crossing her arms. Arms? I need to go to bed. Alright, she's by no means thrilled.
Are you fired? Your non-compete clause means you're not joining any other teams.
Guess you'll die.
Not that they would have you, especially not after I tell them you're blacklisted.
That's just brutal.
I'm not doing anything else.
She would kill him. Coda stands there in total disbelief as the other members of his team edge away from him, as if he suddenly caught a very communicable and very nasty disease. Defeated, Coda slinks away to a corner of the arcade. With Coda out of the picture, the coach redirects her attention to me? I gulp, and hopefully not too audibly.
For you. Congratulations on your victory. Clearly you've earned it. But I wouldn't spend all night celebrating. You haven't won some grand lore. You're an impressive challenger, no doubt, but take my advice and be content with what you have.
I will eliminate this bug that keeps flying in my face one day. She nods and I'm confused. Did you just give me a nod of respect? She twirls her finger in the air, and the rest of Team P2W follow her out, even Coda, who's trailing at a safe distance. We won! We beat the best team in the nation simply by being who we are, by working together. If we could accomplish this, then we could avoid becoming a group of jerks like Team Play to Win. This could be the start of something great. Maybe Iris was right. Maybe through Team GCF I could find victory and be at peace with myself. In that moment I also see all of their eyes on me, hope restored and a newly found yearning in their gaze. Maybe if I'm true to myself, to who I am as a person, well, maybe I could reach them. If I could just convince Team GCF of that. Beep beep, this is an intense identity situation. You can only pick a response that matches your top 2 personality traits. Okay. Here comes the friendship. Wow. I mean, just, wow. I'm the newbie around here, but even in the few hours I've been a part of your inner circle, I have to say I'm amazed. You support each other. You care for each other. You pulled together when Play to Win started stomping around your home. I can sense a lot of strength, a lot of love here. And that's a power that can take you anywhere you want to go. I know you said you're not all that interested in the Pod 2 Pro Tour, but I think you can pull yourself together as one like you have today, you could do it. We could do it. We could try at least. Win or lose, we owe it to ourselves to try. Want to see how far we can get. So what do you say, friends? I'm not really a competitive sort of person. When you put it that way, you're right. We're stronger together than apart, and we could really make a go for it. I'm willing to today. Where grace leads, I shall follow, to the very gates of hell if need be. I'd prefer to stop about 10 feet short of the gates of hell, but you know what? I'm down. I'm ready to support y'all for what good that'll do. I'm not one for the Care Bear Hug Festival, but you know I'm ready for the Pro Tour. I always have been. This interaction has certainly renewed my spirit, reminded me what it's really like to play. Who knows what we could accomplish as a team? Grace says so, then fine. Okay. It's happening. My dream. My dreams of victory. I found a team willing to go all the way. I've done it. Iris was right. This is where I need to be. Hold it. One thing to make absolutely clear. You want to whip this team into something resembling a competitive professional esports crew? Yeah, that's what I said. Okay. Then you are the one responsible for making that happen. You're our new manager. What? Never had one. Never needed one. Not until now.
Good here.
You want us to take this seriously? We'll need someone who can network, shake hands, make deals, sign paperwork, make travel arrangements, find sponsors. Fuck. And since you're so gung-ho about this, that means it's you.
Of course.
Yes, of course. It makes sense. I'm sure you do a great job as a team manager. Maybe you could even find a better name for us than Team GCF.
This can't possibly end badly.
Oh, please tell me that was a Bubsy nod with the delivery. What could possibly go wrong? Oh goody, we have a professional cat herder now. Have fun trying to keep this merry bunch on task, nekobun. I'd sooner eat glass than take on that job. But I say we don't give up and give nekobun absolute authority. You saw that creep who runs PW just up and fired Coda. None of that. You don't get to access or hire anyone new.
As you wish.
Now, I'm sure we get to lead a nekobun for leadership without him becoming a tyrant. After all, 6 separate tyrannus, yes? I think that was a threat. Yeah, that was a threat.
Sounds good to me.
Just a word of advice from someone who's been inside and alongside of esports for years. It's a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work with barely any thanks or praise. And if anyone has a whisper of negativity, you get the full brunt of it. But overall, you'll do great. I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do. 3 cheers for Manager nekobun. Cheer, cheer, cheer. I'm getting excited about this. A Pro Tour run? Can we really do it? Wow. With someone else doing all the paperwork and heavy business lifting, I'm perfectly okay with this. Friends to the pizzeria for the only the finest and celebratory deep dish pies. Everyone swarms Ben and Matt's Pizzeria, intent on scarfing down pepperoni and mozzarella by the pound. And I do not. Instead, I step out into the cool, if not entirely refreshing, air outside the building. Sun's gone down, and the neon metropolis welcomes me with open arms. Beep beep, nekobun? Yeah, Iris, what's up? My GPS indicates you've left the laundromat. Shouldn't you be celebrating with your new friends? This is what you wanted, yes? A team willing to try for the victory you've been dreaming of? A team who can help you understand your motivations behind that dream as well? It's a perfect match. Well, yeah, I mean, that's what I asked you for. That's what I got. It's just, how do I put this? Wasn't expected to be the leader. I didn't expect to exactly plan on becoming the organizing manager of an entire esports team when I woke up this morning, Iris. That's a lot to ask of me. It's more than I'm prepared to handle. What if I make mistakes? Nobody's expecting you to be perfect, nekobun. Not even them. But they need this. nekobun, there's another reason why I led you here. Led you to them. They need someone who can unify them, give them a common cause. Without that, I'm afraid they might grow distant and lose their friendships. The purpose of an Iris originally was to simply obey the commands and provide the best possible service. Just an app, really. But now, I've chosen my own purpose, and that's to be truly helpful, to help those in need and bolster the human spirit. You need them, and they need you. Sure, you'll make mistakes, and they'll make mistakes, but that's normal, that's human, and it's beautiful. Also, someone's approaching, so I hope you're ready to begin down this road. Huh? Iris winks out with a little wink as I look up to see someone rounding the corner into the alley. Hey, you okay? Are you sick? If you're sick, don't whorf on me, but I'm used to holding back someone's hair as they puke in the toilet, so... No, I'm not sick. Just having doubts about being your fearless leader, I guess. Kind of a lot of everything all at once, you know? Lots of adulting. Oh, is that all? Okay. She taps her foot, considering her words, which is a bit of a first for Zapper. I've never seen her pause for contemplation. You've known her for like an hour. I'll be real for you for a sec, if that's cool. I don't think that adults actually exist. They're a myth. We're all little kids pretending we know what's what and claiming we got our act together, when really we're doofuses. All of us. Real. Nobody's really ready for anything, not even me. We claim we are, we convince ourselves we are, but nah, in actuality, it's always brown trousers time. But that means we're all in the same situation, yeah? We're all faking it till we make it. Nobody's any more adult than anyone else, so just roll with it. And hey, you've got one big positive going for you. You're in the perfect place for growing and learning. Good Clean Fun is a community college, too. Is there a fourth room I had noticed? I'm in the arcade, doofus. I mean, what is an arcade game if not a try-hard lesson grinder? You pop a quarter, you play, you die, you repeat. Over and over. Little by little, figuring out how to play for longer and longer. And it's a hell of a place for friendships. It's our heart and soul, our burning spirit. We're a complete mess, you know? You've seen it. But this place, Good Clean Fun, keeps us going. It's ours. That's what our arcade is. It's school, it's home, it's community. It's all of us. So no more butterflies in the stomach, okay? We're all fuck-ups at heart. I'm right here in fuck-ups territory with you. It's a glorious arcade. Oh, I hit auto again. Oops. Come on, let's get you some pizza. Sound good? "20 toppings, 1 slice. If I'm going to learn from mistakes, let the learning commence." And if I'm going to learn from... okay. So if I'm going to learn from my mistakes, it's time to start making some. Let's do this. Hell yeah, I'll have what you're having. Let's do it. As I walk back inside Good Clean Fun, I see my team, my new friends, rejoicing. The happiness on their faces celebrating our victory. Which reminds me about our own dreams of victory. Still want to win. Still want to become the champion of FOD too. But now there's something more. The shared dreams of everyone are good, clean fun. Dreams of people like me. I'm responsible for all their dreams now. All our dreams. But you know what? That's okay. This is our time, and we're going to find what we need in life together. My name is Kuririsu, also known as Nekobun, and I'm ready for what may come. That's probably... There we go. Chapter wrap. I forgot they gave you the stat report. That makes it easy. You've cleared level 1 of Arcade Spirits New Challengers. Victory. And look, you won a prize. You'll get 1 prize for every level you clear. Make sure to check the prize gallery for unlocked concept art and more. Now let's take a look at your scores. Alright, so you're in Zapper sites to be sure. Looks like your personalized full of guts. Strong guts. Also, you've scored 11,150 points. Nice. Keep talking with people and your score will go up, up. Oh. I don't think the changes were in between every level in the first one. That's cool. Is there a different hoodie look? Not really. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep it. Well, looks like I new icons. Nope. Maintaining unicorn power. Let's save. Actually, I'm gonna just back out there.